know what those stock certificates are worth today? Just about the finest outhouse.
Now do it.
Welcome to the Outhouse Super Show, Season 2, Episode 8.
Episode 8. We made it.
To 8.
Yeah, we made it to
Just
season
10
8.
more years, guys, and we're legal.
Yeah.
Count it down.
Oh my.
No, this is episode 8, not season 8.
Oh.
Yeah, I did the same thing. Yeah.
16 years for that. Anyways, we have a special guest today.
Who is it, Maddie?
It's me.
Michael Howard.
Michael.
Fresh off that excellent Friday the 13th show
Oh,
last night.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
At Outhouse Records.
Yeah.
that was pretty crazy. It was fun.
Yeah, I want to thank Chad Smith for showing up and drumming.
Just Chad?
Yeah, just Chad. Fuck every other member in the band.
That's horrible.
It was good. We had
They all rocked.
we had
Everyone
Damn Us
rocked.
All
Yeah. Oh, so
And-
your hat's kind of, yeah.
and
There
Master
we
Hunter
go. Perfect.
and Resin AD.
Yeah, AD in HD.
Yeah.
It's good. It
My hat's
always
still
sounds
blocking.
good.
You change it again. You change your name again. Now you're
No,
ADHD.
No, just when we record our album, it's going to be called Resin AD in HD.
Oh. ADNHD?
Yes.
There we go. Is that better? Everything's
Yeah,
all good.
Resin AD in
Nice.
HD, in high definition. And we all have to be high when we're recording it.
That's not going to be a hard thing. That's what would happen
true.
anyways. No matter what you name the album. that's what's
Unfortunately, Omen Killer had to drop off because one of them got
Yeah.
strep throat or something. So
But it was weird, though. I was playing in Resin, and I had, like, an out-of-body experience.
happening. Really?
Yeah, I shit you not. Like, I'm playing, and, like, I see myself, like, in the front of the store. Like, watching people coming in. I'm like, oh, this band sucks.
weird.
That's funny, man. I think what you were just like possessing me because I was at the front of the store
saying
and I was
this band
thinking,
sucks? Yeah.
like, this band sucks.
I think that's what it was. I think I ghost Patrick Swayze you.
Yeah,
I
dude.
totally Patrick Swayze you.
That's what I'm saying. Patrick Swayze is really a ghost now, man. And he's out there haunting Whoopi Goldberg and like, I want to fuck Demi Moore.
Man. Oh yeah. No, nothing but trouble
Wait,
comes
you wanna,
with her.
What, you want to fuck Demi Moore
Yeah.
in Whoopi Goldberg's body, though?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Fuck yeah, bro. Like a threesome.
So,
I'd like lift a penny up, right? And I'll stick it in her ass.
so would she sound like Whoopi Goldberg, or would she sound like Demi Moore?
Ooh, shit.
You
No,
don't need
it
to
would sound like a
Whoopi.
pottery wheel.
Like
That's
her-
all I want to hear.
Ew. The slap, the slap.
You're making Whoopi. You don't have to make it.
Yeah,
make
that's
her
true.
tongue.
So don't make Whoopi with Whoopi. That's
Make
gross.
Whoopi.
So technically, this is the third time that Michael's been on our podcast. So now
Oh, shit.
you're officially just like a co-host now.
Yeah.
You're not even a guest anymore.
All right. No, yeah.
No.
One of you is getting fired today.
Oh, fuck. No.
Damn it.
Fucking kibbles.
I knew
Of
it.
course it's Skipples.
It's coming, man. You guys have
I
to
mean,
try to replace me with
I own,
Caleb.
I
That
own the
can't
laptop and the interface. Jesse owns the store, so it's got,
sorry, gotta
process
go.
elimination.
I got my.
work. No problem.
Leave your microphone. Oh wait, it's no. Leave your head. Oh wait, no.
Now you guys said I
You
only had
guys
to do
forget
it.
something.
sorry.
I know where you live and what you're afraid of.
That's true. That's true.
Wait a minute. You said I only had to do it once to get the job, though, right?
Yes, once.
Okay.
You want to be a star, don't you?
Wait, hold on. You sucked off Kibbles, though. How's that gonna work?
I told him that I'd quit. I was horny.
I was doomed. Well, you guys need to quit wearing all those Slipknot masks. Like, it's hard to tell who's who these days.
It's like, oh shit.
You turned it down.
Yeah, it's like trying to do the fart.
That's what anal sex sounds like.
I'm just kidding. Kibbles is the soul of the show. We would never get. We could never do that. Just like with
Yeah.
Dwarf.
It's like if this show was a shoe, I am the soul.
You're the old
always
lady.
just step
That's
all
all.
over you.
Yeah, I say, I'll just step on your face.
You're my favorite person in the world.
I
For real
love you.
though. For reals.
I love you.
I'm sorry.
Say it like Christopher Walken.
You have the.
Apologize like
You have the
Christopher
store. You have the store. You've got everything else. I have to.
Yeah, you gotta give him something.
I gotta give him something. I give him my love. That's all I
Thank
can
you.
give. That's all I can give, Kibbles.
Hey, I don't want
Thank you,
your.
I
I just want your
appreciate
respect. I don't need your love.
Walken. That's what I tell my kids.
Can't it be both?
I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
it can be both, Michael.
No, Kibbles my
It can
favorite
be
person.
both.
You guys are all.
Besides
I love
Michael.
Huh?
Michael's
You're
my
a new
person.
favorite person.
You're all
right
three of
now.
my favorite people. So
Yes.
I was just joking. Actually, all four of you. I'm talking to
Yes.
myself too because I'm a narcissist.
Yeah.
And we.
I just hate it. I hate everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
That
not a
makes
narcissist.
sense.
I just think I'm better than everyone else, and I like me more.
So I was gonna ask you. I was gonna ask you one thing, Michael.
What's
Do you take Cooper's pub side on what happened in the open mic?
Oh God, we got to bring this. We got to air some grievances. Hold
the
on.
only thing I'm going to say about it is it sounds, from what all the stories that I've heard, it sounds like everybody kind of Went
dropped the
crazy.
ball.
Overdone
Yeah,
it.
dropped
Yeah,
the
so-
ball on that one.
I don't know, and I had nothing to do with it.
Well-
Yeah, I'm still the one. I got yelled at. I got like
By both sides.
I kind of
not
got.
necessarily, but
I still have to go over there and apologize to. I think it was Sage or Jessica, because Star went over there
oh no.
last night.
no.
What?
And she got kicked right the fuck out. 'cause
Are you serious?
She spilt her drink and tried to pay for another one. And they're
Oh,
like,
Don't
God.
apologize.
and I was
Pretend like you don't know her.
And I was like, no, I'll take responsibility for that one. You know, because Jack, I don't want her to.
Hopefully she didn't say
no.
Outhouse sent me.
That's what
we
I'm
were
saying.
telling everybody,
Yeah.
say, hey, tell them Outhouse
yes.
sent you, but not Star. Don't say that.
I don't think she did. I don't think she's smart enough to do that.
I need a little boom stand on this. That would be nice.
Yeah, a
Put it
little
right here.
boom.
Yeah, where's Bruce
Because
Campbell?
I feel like I'm in your.
Give me the boom.
I think you're sitting back
Give me the
further
boom.
than when I framed you too. That
Are
might
you
be part of
booming?
it. I don't know.
Are you booming?
Yeah, I'm booming.
Are you booming?
I'm Chris
Are
Boomer.
you booming?
You're gonna come dressed up like Kevin James, listening to "Here Comes the Boom" by POD.
There you,
There you
you're
go.
gonna come dressed up
You
like that? Is that what you
Oh,
said?
yeah.
He went as a
It's the
Darth
only
Maul
way.
cop.
The only way.
Darth Maul cop one
Yeah.
time. That was pretty funny.
That was the Halloween. Yeah, that was good.
Uh-huh.
That was fun times.
I had the body of Paul Blart.
Paul Blart, Darth Maul cop. So Michael, what's new with you?
Yeah.
Nothing. Just a lot of work. I don't know. Like I've either been sick recently, been working a lot because the movie theater. There's a bunch, bunch of movies out. It's holiday season. Nothing. I'm just what I'm trying to do is I'm definitely taking some time to like get some material together to where actually get like a set going where it's like flows well, and then
Instead of just rambling about molestation.
Yes,
I got it.
I love that. I love that, though.
That's gonna be a block of it.
Yeah.
No, you gotta know your audience.
But now
Know
you
your
now
audience.
you have to go.
So you're practicing all that to get up in front of movies when people are watching them and like
No, they
ruin
said
the movie and
they
do
already said I
comedy
can't.
instead.
Can't do
do
that
that.
anymore.
Oh.
They said I can't bother the people while they're watching their movies.
You go in and just start.
Well,
Dude,
Well,
I would
this
totally
guy
do
was in
that.
that one movie.
Yeah, I would totally
I
do
can
that
see you
too.
doing that.
I'll
Like,
walk in, yeah.
Fun fact about this scene.
don't tell
walk
me
in,
it's
you
your
go.
birthday. I'll sing.
That'd be funny. All of a sudden, you're like, it's like a moment, and you hear a bullshit. That's
not true.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
No, but which is funny is like I really don't talk during movies, and I get
Yeah.
really upset. Like
Yeah. I
got-
can see that.
during Home
Yeah.
Alone when I went to see Macaulay Culkin. I had everybody around me was talking. I
Oh
had
my
two
God.
sets of.
I mean, to be fair, everybody's seen that like 50
I
times.
know,
But
but still,
still, yeah.
two sets
Shut
of
the
like
fuck up.
completely different sets of lesbians. Like you got the hipsters and then like the budgie, right? And then they were either like talking or making out, and then they had the like and like maybe it's just because I'm lonely and jealous. Like, and I had a couple in front of me, and as soon as the movie ended, I said, "Shame on all of you." I said,
He shamed
and
him.
I had to say, I was a shithead. I was like, man, I was like, you guys talk during the movie. You guys are on your devices. I had to say devices because one bitch was
That's
on her
annoying,
fucking
yeah.
Oh, the
watch.
watch, I hate
yeah,
that.
oh my god.
You know they gotta say that in the trailer now too for the movie theaters because they no cell phones. Now they're gonna be like no more watches and shit.
Good
now
lord.
watch.
I guess I just don't understand
You
going
know.
to a movie. I mean, I understand that the nostalgia, whatever you already know, but just,
Now, talking about random shit, then I could see that. But like if you're talking about the movie, then if it's something you've seen 1,000 times. I mean,
I don't know.
I don't want people to talk over
if
it.
I
It's
can't
true.
hear it-
I take
if
back
I
what I
can't
said.
hear
I'm
it
sorry.
all,
listen, I paid like
I don't have to be involved in your fucking narrative. You guys could be talking quieter or even texting this bullshit
Yeah.
and let me pay attention and let me have my own narrative. I don't have a homie sitting here with me. I'm by
That's true.
myself.
That's true.
You know? It's
yeah,
not
I
fair.
bought the ticket on StubHub just like you guys.
Yeah.
My favorite is when I get popcorn, I get straws and I put them in the popcorn. And
You
then
don't have to do it.
And then when I put butter in, I put the butter through the straw.
Just ask them to
to
fill
get
it
to the bottom.
halfway.
I know, but like I do it, and every time I do it, someone's like, "That's a fucking good idea," and I'm like, "Yeah, fat trick 101."
I'm telling you. And
Every time you hear someone say that,
Yeah, every time.
teaching the
Yeah,
world.
every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
I don't know.
Never fails.
I know Courtney told me she just discovered that from you like a couple months ago. She was
Yeah.
like, Jesse did this thing, and I'm like, the straw thing with the butter. She's like, it's mind blowing. I'm like, yeah, I know.
I blew my wife's mind. I showed her a trick.
Maybe because you showed me 20 years ago, so I don't
It's
think
like-
it anymore.
it's
It's
old
the
to you.
simplest fucking movie trick ever, man. I just got a thing of popcorn. I put a hole in the bottom
Yeah.
of it, and I stuck my dick
Oh.
through it, and I was able to get a hand job. She's like, "You're a genius." I'm like, "What is this?"
That's a normal thing.
I never
Come on
understood
now.
that though. Like, wouldn't
That's
that hurt
old.
though? Like all the butter and shit and hot. saltness in your dick.
No, you just
mine
you get
will shrink
unsalted.
back.
You
Just
like
use
what you
unsalted.
like.
Yeah,
You're
because I
fine.
already have herpes of the dick, so like the salt
Oh, yeah.
like kind of
Yeah, open wounds is not good for like butter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
Yeah,
a lot of
yes.
salt too.
You have to heal
yeah,
your
some
heart
salt
before
that
you move
hurts.
on.
That's why I was like, I
Open
like Quentin
wounds.
Tarantino.
Jesse's dick looks like what you look like without your skin.
Oh my.
No, you know,
from Hellraiser.
yeah, no, like we were talking about Hannibal Lecter, the guy with
Oh,
the
yeah, the
only
guy that
that's
looks
my
like an
penis.
old person.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
my
God.
dick.
Oh,
Imagine
God.
that with testicles hanging down.
I don't
from
want to
it.
imagine that.
You know those fucking kitchen devices that you can like cut a potato into little squares, right? So it's like put a hot dog through it, right?
Together,
and
right?
like for the first couple inches, and that's kind of what it looks like.
Add
Kind
some
of like a
veins.
Hydra head.
Yeah, add some veins
It's
to it.
kind of, yeah.
Welcome to the Outhouse Super Show, where we talk all kinds of stuff.
And if you were at the show last night, you might have saw my penis.
Oh God! Oh God!
It
That
looks
was the
like
after show.
it looks like a really old man carrying a satchel down here.
No, my favorite. It's a grub worm with a turtleneck.
Yeah,
that's my favorite.
Looks like Hans Mole Man.
Resting in a beanbag.
Yeah. Earthworm popping out of an Easter basket. Yeah.
You got an eye full of penis.
Yeah.
How can we make that about a movie for the next album?
So have you guys ever got a fight in a movie theater?
No.
No.
Well, I've seen you get in a fight in a theater.
I mean, that's different. That's
That
a
was
state
fun.
theater.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I've never actually confronted anybody in a movie theater before. I think about it. Like I told someone to shut up before, but I've never been like, meet me outside, motherfucker. You know, shit like that. Because you hear some wild tales about that shit in movie theaters.
Yeah, there's definitely it's
crazy shit happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was that one crazy time when what was that? The Dark Knight Returns was in theaters.
Oh, man.
That was a really crazy
Aurora?
fight. Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
It's like, meet me outside. Fuck you.
God.
I like
Sorry.
that.
Sorry.
I think it was a Dane Cook that said that joke. It was spoiler alert. The crowd dies in the beginning.
Yeah. Well, I saw there was a meme that came out the day of like that.
Yeah,
Like,
like
spoiler alert: the crowd dies. Or
yeah.
something. Like, yeah, it was pretty funny.
Dude.
I remember I shared that on Facebook like the day of or something,
Yeah,
and like
calling
I had
out
a bunch
people.
of people like fucking up in arms about it. It was pre-cancel culture, but people got real mad
Oh,
about
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Like, they were like, "How do you say that the day of a tragedy?" Like, shut the fuck
My
up.
favorite story. Have you been reading that story about that? The people where a guy he jumped
What
off.
people?
In the movie, the Aurora shooting
Okay.
that we're talking about.
I didn't see the movie, so I didn't know this.
No,
was,
it's a
Oh no,
shooting.
no! It didn't happen at the actual
Yeah.
theater.
Yeah, at
a
the
guy
theater
came in and
with
killed a bunch of
gun
people.
Right.
Murdered a bunch of people. Like he came in with a gun right in the beginning. He murdered, shot.
I
a
think
bunch
I
of-
remember something
yeah,
about that. But I forgot. Was he dressed
2012?
like Bane or something like
No,
that?
Joker.
He's dressed, I think he was dressed
Joker.
like Ouija.
No, I
I'm
thought,
Oh,
I
no,
thought
he had
someone
a
was
gas
dressed like
mask.
Bane.
He had a
Yeah.
gas mask
So he
on.
was dressed like Bane.
No, he had a just regular gas mask.
Well, that's just what.
Yeah.
People said that because it was The Dark
Yeah.
Knight Rises.
Yeah.
But
He had a
yeah,
gas
basically
mask.
it was just a mass shooting in a theater and in Aurora,
But
Colorado.
one of my favorite story is because it's a balcony in the theater, right? And this one guy, the shooting started happening because he came in through the exit, through the front of the theater, and people were like, and this dude had his wife and his kid, and he jumped off the balcony and left him up there, and fucking tipped out.
Oh, shit.
That's
It's like that Will Ferrell movie.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
like the landslides happening with the snow and shit. And
And thank God they survived.
Yeah,
Thank God
yeah.
the woman and child survived. Thank God. But people gave him shit. Like, dude, you just left your kids.
Well, he was divorced after that. Yeah. Like,
It's a-
the kid never talked to him again. Like, fuck you, dude.
well, that's only because the kid got shot in
Yeah.
the John.
He's dead now. It's not his fault.
Well, Jesse just said they survived, so
Yeah, they survived. But
I was listening, but
No, you
there's so much death. There's so much death. Other people might have not
Yeah.
survived. How many died?
that's true.
I think 11. The 11 people
Oh, that's
died.
it?
Yeah. It wasn't
Man,
that
these
many.
mass shooters, man, they're fucking lazy, man. Back in my day, a mass
So-
shooter would get 30, 40 people at once.
What's your favorite
Back
mass
in my
shooting?
day, you just use a plane and get 3,000 of them.
I know,
just saying,
exactly.
You know?
So what's your favorite mass shooting then?
My favorite mass. The
Cream of the crop, top 5 mass shootings. Let's go.
The St. Valentine's
Vegas.
Day massacre.
I can't believe
Really?
I
That
had
was
it
only
written
like
down
6
already.
people.
Yeah, but it was so cool because it's like gangster crime and stuff. So the St. Valentine's Day massacres went down in infamy, and now everyone still talks about it, right?
Yeah.
It's almost like they're talking about it in a positive way almost. What other massacre do you hear of that people are like, ooh, and then this happened?
Vegas.
Texas Chainsaw.
Vegas.
The Texas Chainsaw.
Vegas when they
Sandy
shot
Hook.
country people. That's
Well,
my
yeah,
favorite.
man. This is what you get for going to see country
Jason
artists.
Aldean.
Ah!
What wasn't his aunt on like a racist cook or something?
I have no idea.
Who was that racist?
Paula Dean.
Yeah, Paula Dean.
Not Paula Aldine.
Not Jason
that's it, Paula
Aldean. Jason Aldean.
They all mix
Paula
together.
Aldine.
Paula
They all
Aldine.
have Thanksgiving at Garth Brooks' house. It's all right.
No, it's Chris Gaines' house.
Yeah, oh, it is true.
So she-
That's Goth Brooks.
Yeah. No, it was
This is Goth Brooks.
it was
I'd never heard that one before.
it was last night. We were looking at that magazine. It was David Lee Goth David Lee Roth
Nice.
with his leg spread. It's like,
David Lee Sloth.
yes, there you
He's
go.
slow. He's just real slow.
Well, that's what's going on these days. He's getting old. Is he dead now?
David Lee Roth? No, he's still alive.
He's old then.
He's touring.
He's
But,
touring?
remember when he tried to replace Howard Stern? David Lee Roth?
Yeah,
When
I
Howard
remember
Stern
that.
retired?
Really?
They were like, hey, who can we hire to replace Howard Stern? I know, the ex-lead singer of Van Halen.
Yeah.
And then he tanked. He tanked because he's not a radio personality.
Pig vomit.
But then he blamed everybody else around him because he was like, well, what else did you expect? I'm David Lee Roth. I
They
don't do
fucked up.
radio.
They should have done that.
accept the
This is
gig?
Casey Kasem.
Yeah.
That's what they should have
Yeah, I
done.
love Casey Kasem.
Casey Kasem was a
I'm
shit.
Casey Kasem.
He died in a shitty way. Didn't
His
people
wife
that were
and
taking
shit.
care
yeah,
of
like
him?
Stan
were
Lee.
like,
Stan Lee too. It was like some weird shit with Stan Lee. Same shit. Like people taking care
Stanley
of
who?
him with money.
Stanley who?
Stanley Winston.
They're the maker of those fine hammers.
Stanley Ipkiss.
Keep it simple, Stanley.
Ipkiss.
Stanley Ipkiss.
Yeah, that guy wears masks. I don't like him.
Yeah, he's always fake.
Yeah, it's fake.
Did you see that quote from
Yeah.
Jim Carrey with this new the new Sonic movie? They were like, "Well, so why'd you decide to come back as Dr. Robotnik?" And he's like, "Well, I
Money.
bought a bunch of stuff,
And I'm broke."
now I'm broke."
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, no, you're not.
Yeah,
I
he's
love
not
how
broke.
every
Yeah.
interview with Jim Carrey, he just fucks with the reporter every time.
I think he was killed and cloned, Jim Carrey. Because remember, he said he would never do a sequel, ever. You know,
did say that,
Yeah,
yeah.
then all of a sudden he's doing Dumb and Dumber. He's doing Sonic 3. He's doing all this shit.
I would say that
People could
before
change
my
their
career.
minds.
And he was acting weird. He was acting weird.
People's
Remember, and all of a
careers
sudden
die.
he disappeared again. Then he came back and started doing all these sequels. So
Well, it's
Liar,
because he
Liar's not a
decided he wasn't.
sequel?
I think he was.
He
What a
wasn't going to
liar.
fucking hang out with Diddy and shit. So if you don't hang out with Diddy and Weinstein, then you're not in the cool crowd no more, and your career goes south.
People can change their mind without dying and being cloned, Jesse.
Nope, I think so. Not if you're Hollywood elite. Not if you're Hollywood elite.
Okay,
If you're Hollywood elite,
I'll give you that. Yeah.
You know?
Okay, Paul McCartney, dead or alive?
Oh,
I don't know. He's unwanted
Paul
though.
Shears.
He's always a douchebag anyway, right? I don't care if he's dead or alive.
was he a
It's all about
douchebag before
Ringo.
though?
I don't
Maybe
know.
he's a
I think
clone.
so. That's why they killed him. He's a douchebag.
Maybe
and
it's
there's
the new guy that's the douchebag.
Billy
I think
Shears.
I don't think. I think they're living together. They're both alive and they're lovers.
You're probably
You're the
fucking
yin
right.
to my yin.
Yeah, that's fucking. You're the yin to my yin.
Oh, Billy Shears.
Wait till we get to the bedroom. I'll show you the yang.
But it is weird though. Like Paul McCartney, he's like what? Almost 90, I think.
No, he's not that old.
He's pretty old. He's like 80, I think.
He's
up
like 80
there.
probably.
Yeah.
Is he?
He's and he looks like he had plastic surgery.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
for
saying?
sure.
That's Billy Shears, dude. I'm telling you, because Paul McCartney sucks. Billy Shears is the best bass player of all
That's what I'm
time.
saying. That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, come on, Eleanor Rigby. I mean,
Yeah,
when are you gonna
Wings.
go? Come on,
Case in
Wings.
point.
Come on, fucking Band on the Run, Live and Let
Yeah.
Die. Come on,
That's all Billy Shears.
Billy Shears is the shit. Fuck Paul McCartney.
I'll tell you what scared me. I woke up and I heard Billy Mays here. They're showing his
Oh, God.
infomercials again.
Oh,
on TV.
wow.
They necromanced him, dude.
It's
There
the
wasn't
ghost
a
of Billy
scare-
Mays.
Yeah,
No
they
way.
had to fucking necromance him because all the other announcers suck.
No, it's
no,
it's an old infomercial. They're just
Oh, okay.
re-showing it.
Nice.
I figured they would just do AI now with like just do an AI
Yeah.
version of Billy
Yeah.
Mays.
Dead Billy Mays.
Hey,
Yeah, Ghost of Billy Mays here with a new fantastic product.
Boom, nailed it.
Have you guys heard? Okay, I was doing some research actually.
Oh, God.
I went down the rabbit hole, dude,
Yes.
real hard this week. Have you guys heard of the dead internet theory?
No.
Have you heard of that?
No.
This was so there was like a post in like 2017 on like 4chan, and it got like taken down without anything, like, and it became like infamous or whatever. But it's like it's a
Infamous?
yeah.
When you're so famous that you're more than
Yeah,
famous.
and-
Go
Yeah,
on.
yeah, but like I don't remember all the details, but like basically like there was a theory that said that the internet is just eventually going to be completely AI, which
Yeah, it is
now
now. It is
That's what I'm saying. But
basically,
this was what 7 years ago or something. But
They're
like
on our phones
they had
now.
a theory of that, but like but basically the theory says that like basically 90% of people that you interact with online, like through comment sections and stuff like that, are all AI. People aren't real.
Yeah.
Basically, like there was this company. Oh, fuck, I wish I would have done more research.
Yeah,
I went down the rabbit hole, but I didn't like take notes. But like there's this company that does like internet security, and they actually went in and dug through the data, and they actually found that 47%. You looked.
Looking at my camera.
Okay,
screen.
I know. I was making sure it
I'm
wasn't
checking
dying.
my batteries.
I think
The way
Flickr
you
showed up.
looked, I thought it was like dead or something. I was like, oh shit.
No, I
Flickr
just
showed
looked
up?
at the, I looked at the little screen. I was like,
There
"Who's
you
that
go.
handsome?" Oh, that's me.
No, it's Hulk Hogan.
Oh,
But-
I can't see it.
Brother.
That's Terry
You said,
Bollea.
you said piece
But-
of shit wrong.
No, so yeah, racist piece of shit. No, so so there's this internet security company that actually went in through the data, and they found that 47% of internet traffic are bots. Like literally
Yeah, I
40.
figured that, yeah.
Not just the bots that try to
Yeah,
get you to go to their OnlyFans
Yeah,
or whatever,
the
but like
algorithms to
literally like they're
lure you different places.
yeah, there's certain ones that literally they're programmed to go into comment sections and start arguments with people.
Yeah.
And there's other ones that are programmed to go in and
I
like
believe that.
And it's wild. Like
Because there was on that post in that Great Garden, that one guy, he's like from whatever other country, and he's like, if you support murderers,
well, yeah, but
and
that's
I was like,
but
that
what-
had to be a bot.
I know, but what I'm saying is those
so weird.
Those are obvious because it's
Yeah.
obvious. But basically, like I was watching this video and they were showing certain comments that look like real people, and then you go to the profile and they have years of history, so it's like you would never know they were a bot, but they're fake.
That's so crazy.
They create entire personalities, and their entire personality is like they have this one view, and they'll go on there just to fucking fight with people. Whether
Yeah.
it's a political view, whether it's they hate
Family.
they hate this one band, so they're gonna go there and talk shit on the
To
YouTube
push their
videos
agenda wherever they want.
to
whatever
get the
agenda they
algorithm to
want.
go.
Yeah, whatever
Exactly.
agenda they want. That's
But
crazy. That's crazy.
There was the theory popped up in like 2016, 2017, and then and it was like 10% at the time. Now it's up to almost 50%. They say by the end of 2025, 90% of the internet of comments you see, they're not
Will
real
be
people,
AI,
but they
yeah.
all look real.
Yeah,
they're not going to
yeah.
be like some of them are obvious, like
Yeah,
the one you're
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about,
yeah.
and then the ones that are like, you know, go
They
to
have
my link on
background
my
story,
page. You know,
yeah.
obviously those are bots.
Yeah.
But these like literally they make years and years of actual history.
So
They-
what happens to all the people who are actually commenting? Do they just not show up anymore?
Well, that's the whole thing. The algorithm can push up and push down,
Whatever they want,
whatever. So,
delete.
like, it's going to get to the point where literally they can control the entire internet. So I ended up, I ended up on there's a subreddit, right, and it's called Sub Simulation GPT-2, and you go to it.
Name our next song, dude.
It's fucking amazing. So I spend a lot of time on Reddit, and so like I read tons and tons of threads on Reddit. Like that's where I spend most of my social media time. And
Have you looked up Dwarf on Reddit?
No,
I have.
yeah,
Yeah, they talk about Legionist Skanks on Reddit and stuff there.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice. Hell yeah.
That's
We
the
have a-
Skank Fest.
I'll have to do
shit.
that.
Yep.
But this one sub, it's called it's a sub simulation,
Yeah.
and it's literally.
I like that sub simulation.
I joined the sub, and you're not allowed to comment. The entire sub is bots talking to each other, and all there's a post and there's comments
they're
under
learning.
and there's conversations and stuff. The
Yeah.
entire thing is completely simulated by learning from what Reddit has done. So like it'll read other subreddits and learn how people talk and interact with each other. And it'll create its own accounts and talk back and forth, and you would never know that you can read it, and it's wild. Like it looks like real conversation, but it's just AI learning. But now, if you think about it, these profiles that are creating entire backstories and stuff, now with AI image generation, they could generate
even
pictures,
easier.
check pictures of their family, you know, happy birthday mom, and post a picture or whatever.
that's
like
crazy.
literally, like it's going to become to the point where literally 99% of the internet is fake, and we're just being
Rise of the Machines,
you see-
Terminator.
yeah,
Here we go, dude.
it's fucking Skynet.
It's
That's where I was
Skynet,
going. That's
yeah.
exactly where I was
You,
going.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Here it comes.
And I was gonna say your YouTube wormhole is way different mine. Because I was watching YouTube of a lawyer finding out what my cousin Vinny was bullshit or not.
I watched that video. I love that guy. Legal Eagle.
Yes.
Legal Eagle. I love that
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
Edward Furlong just sobered up too.
Yeah, I seen him.
So he's
yeah.
getting ready, dude. He knows it's coming. He's trying to get his wits about him, bro.
Oh shit.
Oh,
John
shit,
Connor's
bro.
coming.
Yeah.
And he's going to
Yeah.
become Christian Bale in the future for some
We have
reason. I don't know.
Two totally different YouTubes.
Yeah. No, I watched that one too, though. So I did watch that
I
one.
like that
I actually
one.
just watched it like last week. So
Yeah.
yeah.
There's something wrong with these guys.
No, but it's just wild to think like, because like the entire internet is going to become this. Like algorithm's not going to matter
It
anymore.
makes
And
sense
it's like,
because they can, whoever charges the robots can dictate whatever they want, whatever
Yeah.
agenda they can push. They go, hey, we want single home families more to go this way to this way.
Michael, who
Yeah.
would you choose to be the leader of the bots?
The bots?
Yeah.
John Connor?
Oh, probably the B-52s.
The B-52.
Like, there
you go,
It's
yeah.
like,
He's dead, ain't he?
Shaq,
There,
baby.
one of them's dead.
The lead singer,
one
the
or
main
two
guy,
of them's
right?
dead. No, there's two.
No?
The two,
The two girls died?
Two girls are still there, and one of the guys.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought there's only 3 people.
they were at Riot Fest a few years ago. Were you there for that?
No, I wish. God damn.
Yeah,
I missed that one
We
too.
were circle pitting at Corey Feldman.
They were in Chicago earlier this year, but I don't know. I have to like. There was something I had to just pick and choose what I could.
You like
go
Sleep
to.
Token?
I don't. I don't know. I don't listen to them. I respect
I don't
what
like
they're
Sleep
doing,
Token.
but
Yeah.
you know, it's cool to see them getting big
It's not
crowds.
Who
heavy
is it?
enough. It's a band.
Oh, is it a metal band or something?
Yes
Oh,
and
they're
no.
They sound like Breaking Benjamin with like
goth. It's
goth Breaking Benjamin. No,
That's a good
no,
one.
that's Motionless
Secret
in White.
Identity.
Oh, yeah,
That's Goth
No, they're
Breaking
heavy though.
Benjamin.
Motionless is white, heavier
kinda
though. Way heavier than
Lordy,
Sleep Token.
remember Lordy?
Yeah,
Sleep
Yeah.
Token's not heavy enough.
Guar ripoff.
Yeah, I
Some of their
remember
stuff
Lordy.
is.
Fucking Guar fucking killed Lordy. And
don't
when
know.
they did,
Fuck Lordy.
Lordy died.
I'm prejudiced because first
Or
time I saw
killed.
Motionless in White, they were on tour with God Forbid and Hatebreed,
Yeah.
and they were heavy as fuck when I
that
saw
shit.
them.
I watched. Was it?
But their newer stuff,
Slayer
you heard their
with
newer
the
stuff? 'Cause it's
lead
not
singer
heavy
from
anymore.
God
Yeah,
Forbid.
they're trying to be like Bring Me the Horizon.
Yeah.
They're trying to do that shit.
They're trying to do radio
Yeah.
rock, and it's
Yes.
not. Yeah.
I saw Bring Me the Horizon. It was like their second U.S.
How are they
tour
live?
they ever did. It was back then, all the way back in the
Oh,
days.
okay. I heard-
Suicide Season style.
Maybe
Like
even
when they were
before
deathcore?
Way before. Yeah, it was like 2006 or 5.
I
It
heard
was
now they
them,
put on a good live show though. Now,
Bury Your Dead.
like people don't like their music, but I heard they still put on a good fucking live show.
I don't know.
I like some of their stuff. I like Sempiternal.
I want to see them.
They're one of those bands I didn't like back in the day, so I never followed them when they got better. Like the Devil Wears
Yeah,
Prada. I know
yeah.
they're better
Yeah.
than they were, but I don't. And they're
What was
just,
that one band? Dr. Acula.
Dr. Acula.
Yeah,
was
I
awesome.
wanna
back
see them
and
fucking
they just
live,
did some
dude.
shows, I
Yeah.
think, this year.
Oh man, we missed them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to
They'll
find
be
that.
doing more. Just like
Yeah.
I'm hoping Blindside does some
Yeah,
more stuff in the
Blindside.
U.S. They were a
Yeah.
band I never got to
I love
see.
Blindside. Yeah, I never saw them either.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, December 21st, Dwarf and the Marawambies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be going to that. Why don't you go
December
to that?
4? What
December
December
21st.
21st? I could ask for the day off.
We
Yeah.
can,
It's next weekend. It's
we
in
can
it's,
send you
it's the
ticket link.
Marawambies premiere, and we're playing the after party.
Ah.
Well, it's the second premiere technically, but there's a little Mila Kunis.
Yeah, oh my gosh, she is 8.
She's young. I know. I told you.
That's creepy.
But yeah, it's
Why-
You're
he
sick
kind of
fuck,
looks
Kibbles.
like Paul
What?
Rubens a
What are
little
you
bit.
talking about?
Elf looks like a chunky Paul Rubens.
It's not my
it's
fault
fucking
that
Bob
fucking
from that 70s
Ashton
show.
Kutcher and Danny
Oh, God
Masterson
damn,
was
it is,
raping
isn't
Mila
it?
Kunis.
That is where it is,
at
Bob.
Yeah,
Bob and Mila
sorry,
Kunis.
we can't
Rest
really
in
see it
peace,
on camera.
Bob from
But we're watching Santa with Muscles, one of the greatest Christmas movies of
I
all
don't remember
time.
seeing it.
So yeah, if you've never seen Santa with Muscles, go watch that. Speaking of Christmas movies of all time,
Uh-oh.
we're gonna take a break real quick with a commercial, and we'll be right back with what I was talking about.
Thank you.
14? 15 next time. Motherfucker.
See you next week.
Hi, I'm Matty Mayonnaise. You may remember me from such classics as Fettuccine Alfredo, Breaking the Dwarf Wall, and the upcoming Marawambies. I'm here to speak with you today about the desperation people will go through when they don't have any money. This is the third time this week Kibbles has been here. Go to shopouthouse.com today, buy some merchandise. All proceeds will go to keeping Kibbles off his knees.
The hell you doing in my house, Maddie? Get the f*** out, man. It's between me and Kibbles. Shopouthouse.com.
You're watching the Outhouse Super Show, Season 2, Episode 8.
Fuck Ben Savage.
You can go fuck yourself.
Hey,
This is Man Meets World right here.
Man
We're
Meets
going.
World.
We're
Man
doing it.
Meets-
Let's go.
Angela was
Show-
sexy.
show where you
Mrs.
stand.
Matthews was sexy.
Hell yeah, she
Dean,
was.
the Dean was
By a
sexy.
show of hands, who would fuck Mr. Feeney?
Topanga can suck my left nut.
If it means
I
I
would
could
love
get
her
with
to.
the
I used to
Dean.
drink.
wait.
I used to drink that juice all the time.
Topanga? Yeah.
Tropicana.
Armand.
Tropicana.
See, I was more into Full House than I was Boy Meets World.
I like Full House. too.
Can't have Sean.
The cult episode. That's so good. Yeah.
Because by then I was already into
Boy
Power
Meets World is
Rangers.
what we're talking
I was
about.
already into Power Rangers by then. So
See, I
Boy
like.
Meets World-
Hey, you can like all of it. I like Power Rangers. I like Full House, and I like Boy Meets World.
I grew out of Boy Meets World.
I grew to hate the Power Rangers.
I was
they
watching Family Matters. You don't like the Power Rangers?
No, the thing is, I had to watch it when my aunt would babysit me. One of my uncles has some Korean
here we go.
kids.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I have to watch Power Rangers in Korean. So I'm like,
that would be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be kind of awesome, though. Actually.
It was originally a Japanese show.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
they just
Japanese?
edited American people in.
Was it Korean or Japanese?
I don't
It's
know.
Japanese.
I don't know.
It was Japanese.
But you watched it in Korean?
Yeah, and I'm like, why? I don't understand.
Have you ever seen the movie Robo Vampire?
No, I have not.
It's a Japanese movie overdubbed with Australian actors. It's the funniest shit
Nicole
ever on the
Kidman?
planet.
Yeah, starring Nicole Kidman.
Basically.
The buildings are becoming into the ground
North
with the
Pole?
crystals now. I'm sorry, we're watching Santa with Muscles still.
So are they
It's the most ridiculous movie of all
that
time.
North Pole looks like California.
Yeah.
So, Michael,
Well, it's like North Pole is like the city name or something.
Oh,
It
okay.
isn't.
say you got shipwrecked,
It's a terrible
right?
movie.
And you landed on Gilligan's Island. What would be your game plan to like get off the island? You know, or maybe get some ass.
I don't know. I maybe would just murder everybody and just eat them.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Go on. We think alike.
So
Is that all?
So,
Is that just eat them? But how would you get off the island? That wouldn't get you off the island. That would just give you a good.
I
poop.
could get off on an island and I would just kill myself
No, okay.
later on.
No, you misunderstood. Get off of the island. Not get off on the island.
Get off on the island.
3-hour tour. I thought you said 3-hour whore.
3-hour
Thought it was a little cheap.
banging whores.
I'll show you minnow, bitch.
Menno, bitch.
This is a fucking bash.
Oh,
right
the
here.
SS Minnow, he's racist too.
All minnows are racist, man. That's the racist C. You know what I mean? You got to watch out. being
Cis
in-
white minnows.
racist-
I hate 'em.
Yeah, I know.
Cunt.
Oh.
racist C, cunt.
Yeah. You got to watch out, man.
Minnows are trash.
Yeah.
You know.
Women knows.
I was talking to a marine biologist the other day, and he was
Person
telling me
knows.
horror stories. Horror stories.
What about the John Cena movie, The Marine? Those are some
Oh,
horror
God.
stories.
Dude, I like the
I
one
never
with the
watched it,
Miz.
actually.
I like the one with the
Was
Miz.
that the
Marine
third one?
5. Marine 5 was good.
I liked his Christmas movie. The Miz had a Christmas movie.
Did he?
Yeah, with Paige or Soraya, however you want to pronounce her name.
Soraya.
Speaking of Christmas
Yeah.
movies, thanks for that segue, Michael.
yeah.
Oh, God. We have the
I don't have it.
Cream of the crop.
cream of the crop.
Oh, he does have it.
Yeah, the cream of the crop today. We have a new segment. If you've never watched the show before, the cream of the crop is where we do our top 5 of something.
He's like, I gotta watch Gorgeous George P real quick.
What's the urine? Yeah.
You better. You didn't wipe very good. He's like, what?
Just gotta love the smell of the urination. Yeah.
Let me get my fanny pack of ecstasy pills.
The best part about getting over the sickness is I can do a really good,
Good
macho
macho,
man.
yeah.
It's way
Yeah.
deeper now. I'm like it's like lowered my throat.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Turn the camera on.
I am into urine. Yeah.
He's like,
You're
you
in
want a
trouble.
war?
Yeah.
You want a war so good on?
Is that Scarface?
But Macho Man.
You're a
You think I'm not all good organized? I'm
Let's
organized.
start this segment off with the question: Is Home Alone 2 a Christmas movie?
2?
Yeah.
Home Alone 2.
Yeah.
2 is not.
But listen,
No, yeah, it is at Christmas,
Yeah, he
yeah.
saves the toy store because of Christmas. He donates all the money to the orphans.
I would
But
say
it's
yeah.
before
but that's
Christmas.
the only.
No, it's all about the Christmas tree.
It's
That's
about
like the
Christmas.
whole
Yeah,
plot.
the big
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
you can't have you have to have a Christmas tree on Christmas.
He only says it once, and she says you could decorate a palm tree.
It's like Baby's Day Out.
You have the most random references. I love it.
I hated that movie,
love
man.
You
that
didn't like
movie.
Baby's Day
No,
Out?
man.
Oh, I thought it was so
Joe
good.
Montana? Come
Yeah,
on.
gets his crotch lit on fire
Yeah.
while he's talking to cops.
Why would I want to watch a football player in a movie, anyways?
Joe
So,
Montana.
so this could be an entire segment of like, is this or is this not a Christmas movie?
movie.
And we
Yeah,
have a
dude.
debate
Yeah.
on it.
But
Maybe we do that next week. But
Reindeer games.
No, we'll have
Christmas movie.
our host.
I love that movie.
Our
Page
guest
Master.
go first, right?
Yes.
Are we?
Michael
You want to go
Howard.
first?
Number 5.
He's not a ghost. He's
He
not a
said
guest anymore. He's a
number 5.
co-host.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, Michael Howard, top 5 Christmas
Cream of the crop.
of Christmas movies of all time. Go.
All right, number 5.
Number 5.
Just Friends.
That is a Christmas movie.
I hate that
Yeah.
movie though.
I think it's
oh,
so
what?
fucking
I love
funny.
that movie.
So
It's-
funny.
yeah.
That's
I
one
love
of those
that movie.
ones I watched a lot.
I don't like him in a
growing
fat
up.
suit. They should have hired a real fat
Oh
person.
no, it was so funny. That scene's hilarious.
It is
You know how
funny.
many
Just
fat
like-
people's jobs he took?
I forgot. I would never consider that one as. I don't know. I like that.
It's
though.
Christmas movie.
It is
Because
Christmas.
he makes a
It's
wish,
100%
ain't it?
Christmas.
and it was
Like a
just so
wish.
good. Ryan
What?
Reynolds, before he was
I don't
dead,
think you remember the
he was in
movie.
some good movie.
Maybe he was fat, and then he was in love with the girl, and then he got skinny and tried to
Yeah.
get back
Anna
with her.
Faris is in it.
Yeah.
She's
He didn't make
a
like it wasn't
crazy-
magical. Though. He didn't make a wish
No.
and magically
Oh,
turned
I
skinny.
thought he wished to be skinny.
No.
Dusty,
He got
remember?
treated. He got treated like shit, and so he moved to L.A. Became
and
a
he-
record
and he-
producer,
And,
and
he
he's
ran,
all.
and he
yeah.
ran laps.
Yeah, you what?
The guy from
he just ate right and
American
exercised.
Pie was in
Oh,
it.
sorry,
What's his name?
Ryan Reynolds,
No, he's from American Pie. He's the Chris Klein.
Chris Klein.
Oh,
He's in
yeah.
it, and he's got like that. He plays Dusty's douchebag.
It's like he's got 15 fingers. Yeah, I love that
I always
movie.
thought he would have been a good
JD
Superman.
smile.
Chris Klein.
Superman.
Yeah, I always thought he would have been a good Superman if he, his acting would have got better.
Yeah.
Clark Kent.
And then Christopher Reeves in later years of his life did a lot of reclining.
Chris Recliner. Chris Recline.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he did with the
Christopher
end
Recline.
part of his
Christopher.
life.
Yes.
I don't know. I just really enjoyed it. I don't
It
know
is a
what
good movie,
He
yeah.
probably spent the rest of his life sitting there. I fucking hate horses.
See, my
Fuck horses,
my list
you
is
know?
going to be so traditional, like traditional Christmas movies.
Actually, it was
but
like, I hate horses.
I'm really glad that you're here because you think outside the box. I like that.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't. I think of that as a comedy, but I never. It's not like one I watch every year for Christmas.
It's got lasting value to
It
me.
does.
I
It's
don't
good,
know.
yeah.
Like
It's a great
because
movie. It is.
There are a lot of classic ones that I don't know. I go back and watch. I
Yeah.
don't.
We might have to do
don't
a
have the
top
heart
10
for
for
it.
Michael because he's got
I
a lot
know,
of
right?
movies.
Go ahead.
He's the
Keep
compendium
going.
of
What
movies.
you got? Number 4.
Number 4. Okay, number 4. I have Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
Love that one.
Well, we got to
Rest
mark off
Turbo
my
Man.
list. Thanks a lot.
Rest in peace, Phil Hartman.
Yes.
That's got to be on everybody's list. That's
Dude,
a
he
great
was
one.
such a
It's so
prick.
good.
It's
He was
an
such a
honorable
prick in
mention.
that movie.
Yeah.
Phil Hartman.
He was so good,
'Cause
though.
I love it because I watched that not too long ago, and I was
He's
like,
trying
God,
to get in that
I
fucking.
hate Phil Hartman.
He's trying to
in
get
this
in your
movie.
pants hard.
Well, he's
bro.
trying to get his wife. He's like, your wife's cookies taste so good.
Yeah,
I'm
these
dipping them in.
cookies.
Oh, there's dipping in the milk. I was like, fucking asshole, get out of my house.
Well,
And
they
his
had.
wife murdered him.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
Didn't even give him a chance to
Well,
fight.
you got to think about it too, though. They had to make him a super asshole.
I know.
because the guy we're supposed to be rooting for broke into the guy's house and
Yes,
stole from his
yes,
kid. Like
yeah.
you have to make him like the super asshole,
I know.
otherwise you hate
And who else better than Phil
Phil Hartman. He's a perfect asshole. He
Perfect
is.
asshole.
Guy.
Mecca
Oh,
Mecca
he's
high, Mecca high
cookies.
low.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, he was supposed to play Zach Brannigan. Like that role was.
Oh,
yeah.
that would be so
Specifically
good.
for
Well,
him.
it is pretty
Yeah.
much Phil Hartman.
Yeah.
Most of it's a straight ripoff.
Velour.
And then
Number
3,
3.
The Night Before.
Christmas.
That's one of the.
Okay,
it's like
yeah.
a new
The Night
classic
by
to me.
DreamWorks.
No, that's the Seth
I
Rogen
know.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Seth
They
Rogen.
do
I
that
love when his
before.
wife gives him here's a little
They
bit
do
of all the drugs.
They do
Yeah.
all the drugs.
That was a good movie.
Starts talking
they all
to
wore the
him.
sweaters and
Yeah.
shit.
Like it's okay. Like I watched it, but I don't know if I'd put it on
Yeah.
my list. But yeah.
The it's one of the things the drug dealer in it. It's so
Yes.
funny every time he's like it's the cops freeze. He's like oh I'm just kidding.
yeah.
I don't know. It's just
Yes.
one of those.
It's a good
instant
one. It is
classics.
a good one.
Number 2, Ernest Saves Christmas.
Yeah.
Number 2 already? Damn.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, number
Yes.
2.
Yep.
And
Ernest Saves Christmas,
You
that's
know
a good
the,
one.
the guy in the Santa Claus and Ernest Scared Stupid, or not Scared Stupid, that Saves Christmas, he does the voice for Aladdin as the Sultan.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and he's like, he does a lot of cartoon voices. Because I was watching Ernest Saves Christmas, and I go, where do I know that fucking voice from? And you look it up, and he's in, he was also in the movie Mr. Destiny, too. He was the butler. You know, he has that weird, butler. Yeah. And then, like, I was like, where else? And then you look it up, and he's like, oh, he's a little short, fat Sultan in Aladdin. So that's my voice. That's where I heard it from.
Voice actors are crazy. They're like every voice actor you look up, they've been in like 200
I
movies
know.
or something. It's
and they
wild.
had they had that one distinct voice that they can milk forever.
Yeah.
It's like
You know?
what? Who is it? Fucking is it Kirk Cameron? Who's the voice of Aladdin, or is it just the guy
No.
who played her boyfriend on Full House?
That was
What's
the
his
Full
name?
House. Just
Yeah,
What's his
Full
name?
House guy.
that was the guy.
What's his
Scott
name?
something or
Scott.
other.
Yeah.
What's his
Yeah.
name in Steve?
Steve.
Yeah, it was Steven.
Yeah,
yeah,
Steve.
Steven.
That's one of my favorite Easter eggs because
Yeah.
like when they went to Disney World and they had him dress up like
dressed
Aladdin.
like
I'm like, oh,
Aladdin,
that's perfect. Yeah,
and
that
he
makes
played with
sense.
Beach Boys, didn't they? He played drums with Beach Boys.
Yeah,
At the
that's
same
one of my
episode?
favorite Easter eggs.
It's a different
That was
episode.
the
In Home
same
Improvement,
episode?
one
No,
time.
that was a
Different
family
episode.
vacation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they went on vacation
To, like,
because
Hawaii
Jesse
or something.
because Jesse was he did
Drummer.
the cover or
Yeah.
whatever.
In
Yeah.
an episode of Home Improvement, Jonathan Taylor Thomas is sitting on the floor playing with another kid, and he's got a
Lion
Simba
King.
Lion
Yeah.
King toys,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
he's playing with that, and I was like, oh, that's kind of meta. That's
Meta.
cool.
I love meta
Yeah.
shit.
And your number one?
Number 1.
It's Home Alone. It's got to
Home Alone. Yeah.
But I do have a couple. Like I was telling you guys, Kevin, the second episode ever of Tales from the Crypt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what like that to
Yes.
me is one like
Christmas,
one of the
the
most
Santa Claus.
naughty
Oh, yeah,
or nice.
Yeah.
Larry Drake, who played Dr. Giggles,
Fuck
and he was
yeah.
in Overnight
Now,
Delivery with Paul
am
Rudd.
I misconfusing this? Or is this Tales from the Crypt where the little girl
Like
where
lets
she
him
lets
in at the
Santa?
end.
Yeah,
yep.
okay.
Yeah.
She's
Because
like,
the wife
"Mommy."
had killed her husband with an axe. And
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I was remembering that right. I didn't know if that was Tales from the Crypt or something else.
Oh
that
yeah, no,
watched.
I didn't realize that was the second episode they
Yeah.
ever did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, it aired on the first night. They aired the
I
first
remember
two
that
episodes.
one barely.
because they did the same thing with
I have
Supernatural.
all the seasons of that.
They did the same thing with Supernatural with the clown. It was like almost the same thing. The little girl let in the clown and
Oh,
stuff. And I was
yeah.
like, I have weird Tales from the Crypt vibes about this. You
And
know?
then Beavis and Butthead, the Christmas special.
Oh,
I wanted to mention that because in my mind will forever be the scene where they're looking into the house and they're like having to split like a Happy Meal from the burger place.
Oh, yeah,
It's just
yeah.
so funny to me.
Yeah.
But call me crazy, but A Diva's Christmas Carol with Vanessa Williams, the VH1
I never saw that.
movie.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Vanessa.
I don't know. I love pretty much all of them, like Muppet Christmas Carol too. Like all
I
of
love
them, like,
that
are
movie.
Muppet
like
Christmas
that
Carol's
shit.
great, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And that was
That's a great set. The last fucking great Jim Henson soundtrack. After that, they all fucking sucked.
that was Michael Howard's
Cream of the crop!
Christmas movies.
Jim Henson died. That was the very first movie they made after Jim Henson died. So it was like kind of a crazy thing.
Dang.
He got to write it, so it's the last thing.
Ninja
he
Turtles
got to-
was the last thing, wasn't it? I thought. The
I
second
thought
Ninja
it
Turtles.
was.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Because he died like right in the middle of Ninja Turtles 2.
I'm talking about one of his movies. That's not a.
Oh,
that's
his
not,
Jim
that's,
Henson movie.
that's not a Muppet movie. I said
it's a-
Muppet movie.
Muppet
He knows what we're
movie.
talking about.
I'm talking about Jim
Muppet
Henson's
movie.
movie.
I'm talking about Jim Henson himself.
The
and
creature
We got-
shop
yeah,
stuff.
we
Yeah,
got
he died
Treasure
during.
Island,
Yeah.
Muppets Take Manhattan, the Muppet
Yeah.
movie.
Well, I'm talking about Jim Henson in general.
did you guys watch that
Yeah.
Saturday Night movie that they did? The same guy played Andy
I haven't
Kaufman
seen that yet, the
and,
Saturday Night Live movie?
Jim Henson. And,
I need to
perfect.
watch
It was
that.
so
Because
funny.
everybody knows Jim Henson's best movie is Dark
Here's
Crystal.
the very last thing he did.
Just saying, just
he was
saying.
in talks to sell all of his shit to Disney. So
Yeah.
that's what the very last thing he was about to do. And then
Well, he's the
What he
Yeah.
should have
20
done is
years
go to
ago.
the doctor sooner.
I watched that.
yeah, because maybe Ninja Turtles 3 wouldn't have sucked so bad.
Oh my god.
no, I still would have. They let Corey Feldman back in it.
True.
The story was stupid. But
You
yeah.
ever see that documentary of Henson? They had on Peacock, I think it was.
Yeah,
No, I never
I've seen it like 20
Yeah,
times.
it's so good. There's a scene where a Kermit in the beginning, Rainbow Connection, where he's singing, and they showed a deleted scene where Henson's in the log underwater.
Yeah, he's like in this fucking thing. That
Like, yeah, it's like he's like all like all contorted in there. I'm like, dude, he's dedicated to his fucking
Yeah, he's
craft,
a-
dude. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck
You gotta
that.
learn. You gotta
That's
step
what
up your game, Kibble.
That's what I'm doing. I'm sick
You've been
of
doing-
waiting.
you've been doing really
yeah,
good.
I've
Yeah.
been sick of waiting to fucking help. So I'm just doing TikToks and trying
No,
to
it's awesome.
figure it out.
I love Barry
Yeah,
Weinfeld.
so do
Go
I.
follow Barry
Yeah,
Weinfeld
so
on
funny.
Yeah,
TikTok.
it's on shopahhouse.com.
It's so funny. Well, that too.
Hilarious. Love Barry.
That too, but Barry Weinfeld is hilarious on
like
TikTok.
Barry.
I'm really digging his.
He's a horrible stand-up, but hilarious on TikTok.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of the gimmick. Is he's kind of a bumbling idiot.
my-
That's what I love
he-
about it.
He is a
No,
bumbling
nobody,
fucking
nobody,
idiot.
nobody.
I feel like Kibble's made him an idiot because he looks like me, and that's Kibble's way of like.
No,
Poking fun at you. Yeah, that's probably
No.
it.
He's like backstabbing me. He's
Whoa,
like-
look at me! I can't tune a guitar.
I was thinking about that the other day. I was like,
Wait a minute.
he made Barry an idiot because he looks like me. God damn
Let's say
it.
you're an idiot. You just put it together, so
Yeah.
he's right.
I guess
Took
you're
me
not
this
as dumb
long.
as I thought.
It took me a long time to figure it out. So,
You're playing checkers.
my
He's playing
turn.
chess.
oh, Kibble's is cream of the crop.
Cream of the crop!
Honorable mentions first.
You want my honorable mentions
Yeah,
first?
yeah.
Oh,
I like
shit,
doing it that
okay.
way.
Oh, yeah. that is-
Movies you watch every year for Christmas. You know what I mean? My family, you know. So like the Santa Claus, Prancer, Santa Claus comes to town. the
Prancer.
Grinch.
Was that little girl with the
Yeah,
deer? Yeah,
uh-huh.
dude, I like that movie.
Yeah.
I forgot about that
Yeah.
movie.
And then Passion of the Christ
She like
we watch every
she like
year.
fed
you
him
know.
back to
Really?
life. she like what was that girl? She was a famous girl.
I can't remember. I don't know who she is.
The Prancer. Remember the reindeer that was hurt and she
Yeah,
nursed it back to
yeah,
life
yeah.
and ended up being like a real
Yeah, it
reindeer
was,
from
it was
Santa.
actually Prancer.
And everyone's like, "You're crazy. You're stupid."
Yeah, and then like
Yeah.
it was like weird because there's like a play going on and like the
Was it
Prancer,
Kirsten Dunst?
the
I'm just
Prancer
guessing.
in the town, bro.
I'm just throwing out names.
What was that one kid that went
Cool.
crazy?
One of the kids that went
Disney.
crazy.
All right, so my number 5, Home Alone.
Ooh, that was yours
Yeah,
number
yeah.
1. That was number 5. That's what he thinks about your fucking movie.
That's
taste.
why I think about you.
Number
Now.
5.
Yeah, I mean, Home Alone. How could you go wrong? I mean, it's set at Christmas, and then the whole part in the beginning where Joe Pesci comes in dressed like a cop.
know.
He looks like a fucking
I know,
cop.
but I love it. People they do the memes to go. Do you know Joe Pesci played 2 parts in that movie? You know, the cop and the
Yeah.
criminal. I was like, well, duh.
Yeah. Tell me you didn't
my
see it.
God.
Watch the movie without watching the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
and then my number 4.
Number 4.
So
Quattro.
Quattro.
it's by Stinky Fish. I mean, Rankin Bass.
What?
Rankin Bass, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. All those really claymations. It's all Rankin Bass.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is it?
so-
Okay, I don't know what that
Yeah.
I
was.
was like Reeking Bass.
I haven't watched them since I was a kid, honestly.
Oh man,
Yeah.
they're
I just
they're
remember
the
the
best
Frosty
ever.
the Snowman one and Reindeer.
I remember
Yeah.
enjoying them, but I didn't
Yeah,
know.
Rudolph. They good soundtracks.
I like
too,
Matt
you know.
TV. Matt TV made fun of those,
Not
didn't
just
they?
a
Oh,
misfit.
man.
Didn't Matt TV
Not
make fun of
just a
those? Is that the same ones Matt TV made fun of with the Abominable Snowman and shit?
Oh yeah, of course.
With the-
Abominable Snowman. Those
Yeah.
characters are just like forever live in my mind as
With
Christmas.
what's his name? The kid, the elf.
Yeah, he wants to be a dentist.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't want to make toys. I want to be
Yeah,
a dentist.
What's his name? It was.
I can't remember.
It wasn't
Napoleon?
Dennis, was it? Dennis the dentist.
Dennis the
Dennis.
dentist. Dennis the dentist.
Hold on.
Howie?
No,
Poliarch.
no, hold on.
Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy.
Somebody look this up.
I thought it was Howie. Wait a minute.
No, he
Something
was,
like that.
Something weird. All right,
All right,
go ahead.
I'm gonna
What's
look it up, I'm gonna
what's
look
your
it
next
look,
one?
I know Yukon Cornelius.
Cornelius. Yeah. He was the hitchhiker or the
Yeah.
cliff
Okay.
hanger.
My number 3, Gremlins 1.
There you go.
You know that movie was supposed to be so much darker.
Yeah, dude, but
They had it because
still, what a fucked up ass Christmas.
There's a scene they shot it, but they had to take it out. Was the mom where they cut her head off and rolled it down the fucking aisleway, towards her, and the gremlins are like laughing, rolling head, and they go, "Can't shoot, can't show that
movie."
Can't do that.
And then I was like, "Oh, they edited, cut it out." I was like, "Oh, that would be a cool scene, dude." Killing the mom.
His name was Hermie.
Hermie.
Yeah, there you go.
I knew it was close.
Hermie wanted to be not a Hermie. He
No,
didn't want to be a
Dennis.
hermaphrodite. He
Dennis.
wanted to be a dentist.
Hermie Aphrodite.
He didn't want to transition.
Yeah, not in there.
Dennis the dentist. I like that.
My number 2.
Oh,
number two.
Dose.
Ernest Saves Christmas.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Ernest
Fucking
saves.
Ernest Saves Christmas, man.
So
Come on,
good.
you find Santa's bag and you can pull out fucking any gift. You know what
And
I
I
mean?
hated that chick that stole his bag.
Yeah, I
She was
know.
such a
Fuck that
shit.
bitch,
I
bro.
know. I was like,
I
fucking
fucking-
bitch.
That's why she didn't have a career after that. That's why she didn't have a career.
Exactly.
Because she
Better
should
learn
fucking
the meaning of Christmas.
Yeah, for
Hell
real.
yeah, right?
Fucking bitch. And my number one.
How dare you?
Number one. In my opinion, should be everyone's number one in the whole world. Is the movie Scrooged.
Scrooge.
Yeah.
With Bill
Scrooge is
Murray.
good. Yeah,
So
Scrooge is
good.
good.
Yeah,
Yep.
love that Bobcat. The fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on the
whole
list.
Process.
I have
Yeah.
a list.
It's so fucking scary, but
Yeah.
funny, but
Yeah.
like a perfect mixture of Bill Murray's. Only no one could have done
It's
that.
a classic.
Yep.
It is. It
I
is.
love it.
All right, well, I'm
Messy.
done.
I don't like
Alright.
making the guests go first. That means I always have to go last.
Next time we'll do it that way.
Well, yours
Yeah,
is
that
always the best.
Yeah, we can go that way. Yeah, yours is always the best.
You always,
That's bullshit
you
because
have the most to say about what your list.
I do talk
always.
a lot. I always talk a lot. Yeah, you're right.
So I mean, you could say anything you want.
So what?
You want?
when I come with my list, I have
shut the fuck up.
I have specific reasoning for every one of my picks. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
my
passionate. All right?
my honorable mentions. Nightmare Before Christmas. You know,
I'm not
I like
a fan.
I
but
like
get
I
it.
like Danny Elfman.
I get it. I get
I
it.
love Danny Elfman.
I like the movie.
Yeah, I like Danny Elfman and shit, of course. And Rambo: First Blood. That's a Christmas movie because this shit happens on the Christmas. You know, like, there's a Christmas tree in the movie, so if you need Christmas tree, you got it. Be the Christmas night and there's blood. So
Yeah.
I will say Christmas adjacent.
It's got blood in it, so
Yes.
it's Christmas. Obviously.
And my other honorable mention, I really it came out 2 years ago. A movie called Violent Night. The
Oh,
same
yeah,
guy
that
that
was
was in
good.
Stranger
The guy-
Things. The guy that played in Stranger
David
Things.
Harbour.
Yeah, because it's
John
like
Leguizamo is good. In
it's
that.
kind of like John Wick with Santa Claus.
I keep seeing it like pop up on like streaming like for
it's
suggestions,
so
but I've never
good.
seen it.
It's very action packed. Like it's
Yeah.
like Santa Claus. He tries to drop off gifts, and he's in the middle of a heist that they're robbing this expensive house.
So it's the actual Santa Claus.
Yeah, it's actual
Okay.
Santa Claus. Because the people are like, bullshit, Santa Claus, you know? Because even John Leguizamo calls himself Scrooge. You know, he's like,
I hate Christmas.
yeah, I hate Christmas. And John Leguizamo plays a good bad guy.
Beverly D'Angelo's in that too.
Yeah,
isn't she?
yeah. Yeah, she's
Nice.
she's the rich mom that has the whatever. It's like it's all rich
She's like,
family
"I'm a bitch."
backstabbing each other. It's a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
All right, my top 5.
Top 5.
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Number 5.
All right, that's going to be on the group list.
That
Yeah,
made
for
that
sure.
that made a lot of stunt people's careers.
Yeah.
That movie, Home Alone. You know, because a lot of people weren't doing the stunts and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
yeah, it made a lot because I watched that or movies we
Yeah.
love or whatever we call it. you
Movies
know.
that made us.
Yeah, movies
Yeah,
that made us.
I remember seeing that too,
Yeah, and they
yeah.
were like, the list of people that became famous for stunts.
Yeah.
because of that movie. It
There was a lot of
ridiculous.
stunts in the movie.
Yeah, and I love the scene too where the spider on his face.
Yeah.
where they had to overdub the scream later. Because they showed him like putting the spider on his face, and he has to act like he's screaming but not screaming.
Yeah,
So they
yeah.
put it on his face. He's going, no, do it this way. You know, I thought that's hilarious. Then they added the scream later
He's so
because you
good.
can't
I
scream with a
love
fucking
Daniel
spider
Stern.
on your face.
Yeah.
You know, I thought that was kind of cool.
a good
Number
idea.
4, Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the
Friggin'
nostalgia, yeah.
friggin', you know, like when he beats up the bully. I love when
yeah,
he beats
yeah.
up the bully.
I
It's
even
like one of
liked
my
the
favorite
one they
scenes.
did a couple years ago. As
Yeah,
that one was
yeah,
pretty
the
good. It was
sequel.
pretty good.
I
Yeah.
didn't see that one.
Yeah, it was. Well, it's funny. It made it look like he was going to kill him. I like that.
Yeah,
at the end.
Yeah. It's Ralphie grown up, and it's his family and stuff. But it's
Okay.
it's actually pretty good. It was better than I thought it was.
And
gonna
damn, what a voice on Ralphie.
be. Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you should be in radio.
Yeah,
I was like, damn,
It's pretty good.
Ralphie.
If you like the original, it's worth watching for sure. I didn't expect it to be any good. I thought it was gonna
Yeah.
be terrible.
I liked it.
I enjoyed it. Yeah.
It was a good sequel, better than most sequels.
I
I've
liked it
seen.
too. I just didn't expect
Better
to like
than
it.
Dumb and Dumber sequel.
Which one? Dumb and Dumber or Dumb and Dumber 2?
Dumb and Dumber 2.
I like Dumb and Dumber too.
Dumb
It
and
wasn't bad.
Dumber is even more stupid. Even though
The
Bob
Bob
Saget wrote
Saget.
that.
There's shit everywhere.
Bob Saget, he helped
Yeah.
write and direct that one.
I didn't mind
Rest
the
in peace,
newest
Bob.
one just because it was more nostalgic than anything.
It was fun
Yeah.
to see him back.
Yeah, it was fun to see him back.
It was
kind of-
member berries.
It was worth watching one
yeah.
time, but I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
I've
watch it
only
again.
ever seen it once.
Yeah, I didn't care
I saw
for
it in the theater one time. That's all I
Okay,
did.
number 3,
Yep. Trace.
the Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen. That would be a better movie.
That was one of my honorable mentions.
Yeah, the Santa Claus, because I don't know. I think that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
You know,
It
it's
really
like,
is.
you accidentally murder Santa Claus.
Yeah,
and then you
It's
got to
great.
beat Santa
It's like,
Claus.
oh, you put on a suit, you're the big guy.
That was a good one.
We were watching that this morning right before I came here. It was on. They were decorating the tree and shit, and had that movie on.
And then he's throwing his Santa Claus in it.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, I love the Santa Claus.
yeah, the Tool Man is Santa Claus, of course.
And,
S.C. Scott Calvin.
My number 2,
Those
Gremlins.
Gremlins.
The first Gremlins. Like I said, like that was my favorite.
It was like one of the last ones I crossed off.
because
Yeah.
the one reason I like it because it tells kids Santa isn't real.
Yeah,
in that
that is
movie.
true. That's why they had to give it a PG-13 rating.
Exactly.
Because they didn't want kids to watch
and
it.
the way they did that scene, like the way they shot up her face too, like he was
Yeah.
traumatizing for her so much.
Yeah.
you
We
know?
don't have to get into a debate on it now, but
Santa
we
is
all
not
know
real.
that Santa Claus is real.
Oh, yeah.
We know he's real.
Prove to me that Santa Claus isn't real right
Watch
now.
Gremlins.
He's the Tool Man. We're going to have to put a rating on this now. No kids to watch
Yeah.
this.
Whatever. My
I don't wanna
friend
ruin
died
it.
in a fucking chimney the other day, and he wasn't Santa either. You gotta give me more proof.
His name wasn't Saint Nick.
If he's not real, then who? His
name was
drank
Christopher.
the milk and ate
Yeah.
the cookies.
And what's up with
Exactly.
Nick versus Christopher? Like, what's his actual name? I don't understand.
He has a bunch of names.
I know. Why is he
Street
Saint Nick?
Nick.
Papa Noel.
Chris Kringle. And
You know why? You know why?
Papa
You know why?
Giselle.
You know why? IRS. That's why.
If you have a bunch of umbrella corporations, man, you can get away with all types of
that's
tax
true.
shit.
You can't write off gifts, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He does do a lot of weird shit. Yeah,
How do
you gotta
fucking-
hide from
How do
something.
you put fairy dust as a business expense? You know what I mean? You have to fucking do this shit right.
And he has slave labor laws.
He killed John
That
That
Benet
is true.
Ramsey.
The L's. Yeah, that is true.
Exactly.
That's why he's got so many names.
Yeah.
He's just trying to keep
IRS
away.
can't get him.
Yeah.
When's the
You
last
got-
time you saw Santa Claus and John Benet Ramsey in the same room?
Oh my God.
Shit.
Wow.
So-
You went dark with that one.
How long ago was she murdered? At least that long ago.
Yeah.
At least that
Just
long.
think about that. Think about the year, and then all the the declining, and all the people on the naughty list.
That's right.
They just released a documentary on that too. John Bennett.
On Santa Claus
Yeah.
killing John Bonet.
No, just John Bennett.
Oh, I was gonna say this is
they
real.
threw the dad under the bus this time. Last time it was the brother.
Yeah.
Now it's the dad. They're throwing.
I saw a little bit of it. Courtney was watching.
I didn't watch
but
it.
I didn't watch it. I walked
I
in the
heard
room and
about it.
I saw like 10 minutes
I didn't
of
want
it.
to watch it.
I was like, I don't want to watch
Okay.
I
it.
don't care anymore. She's dead.
My number one.
Number one.
Same as Kibble. Scrooged.
Oh.
Same as Scrooged.
I knew it was coming. I knew that was going to be number one.
I watched. I
very
just
good.
watched it the other day actually, and
Yeah.
I just, I don't know. Like I still do. I go, scrape off. Well, thank you for it later. Yeah, it's like, you gonna save someone? Save yourself. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, never mind.
I mean,
I'm alive and so are you.
the ghosts are awesome in that. You know, the taxi
Yeah.
driver.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
the
yeah.
chick that plays
The fairy,
Fairy
the
Chick.
president, yeah.
She's so
Look,
fucking
a toaster.
piece of shit, album.
Is that streaming on something right now?
Yeah. Well, I got it on I bought it.
Yeah,
I need to watch it.
I have it
Yeah,
on
it's on
DVD
Prime.
somewhere. I gotta find it.
I watched it. It's been a couple years, but
Yeah, Bobcat Goldthwait, like you said, like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for a Frank Cross.
That's a really good Bobcat.
Coming over the cold, I can do a good Bobcat.
I love that we get cold, so we're really good at impressions. You
Yeah, when I'm sick, I can do DMX.
start barking.
and the taxi driver for what's his name?
Yeah, the taxi driver is great.
God, he's a famous singer. He did the hot. Going
Oh, is
in
that
there,
really
hot,
him?
hot. Yeah, he's also
Really?
New York Dolls. The New York Dolls, right there. That's the fucking taxi driver for fucking Scrooge in the middle.
Oh shit!
The lead singer of New York Dolls.
Weird.
It's the taxi driver.
It
didn't
says
know
his name right there, New Brunswick, New Jersey.
But no, yeah, I found that out because I was like, what's that dude? Because I was obsessed with him for a while because he's a famous actor, and then because he was in Car 54, Where Are You? That was another movie he was in. And then I looked it up. He was in the New York Dolls.
Weird.
And, he's dressed up as a girl. And now he's doing a Ghost of Christmas Past. Fucking
What's
Scrooge.
weird? What a resume.
That's fucking
And he
weird.
did Hot. That's his hit song.
Yeah, I remember
Don't
that.
be a London, hot.
He
Yeah,
was
that's
in a
him.
white suit in the
Yeah,
video.
yeah,
I remember.
yeah.
Weird.
I remember all about
Yeah.
it. The girls fucking dead
Yeah.
in the flames.
Yeah, that's the taxi driver.
That was like the Hoosier
blowing my
Lottery.
mind right now. I don't
the
know what to
Hoosier
think.
Lottery fucking had that as their theme
Whose is
song.
it?
The Who's Your Lottery.
Who's it?
No, he's asking you who's your lottery.
Who's this?
They don't throw the double bubble.
Hey, double bubble.
Twice.
I took the sweet tarts. I was leaving the double bubble for
Oh
you
yeah,
guys.
Sweetwater.
Yeah, I opened my Sweetwater package. Got
I
candy.
seen her. She had double bubble, and she was a sweet
There was a
tart.
peppermint up there too, but I don't know if it's
Her name was Peppermint
She
Patty.
was a peppermint too.
Would you like to be a
Would
pepper
you
too?
like to be a pepper too? That's not a good Christmas movie.
What were
at
we
all.
talking about last night? Was it Short Circuit 2 is the same movie as
Oh, it was Gremlins.
Gremlins
Yeah,
too.
Gremlins.
We're like, they're the same movie.
Yeah,
No, I,
it's
can't, I can't remember why
the
we were
big-
talking.
Yeah, I go. The bigger one showed up to a big city, and then he made a bunch of other ones, smaller ones of them, and you're like, you're doing Short Circuit 2. I'm like, no, it's Gremlins 2.
Short Circuit 2 and Gremlins 2 are the same movie. Revelations.
Yeah, wow.
But that's my
so
top
crazy.
5. Yeah,
There you go.
I knew Scrooge was number one. And since
Yeah.
you went into it and it wasn't anywhere else in the list, I was like,
yeah,
it's gotta be
Scrooge. I watch it.
I knew you were not going to not mention it.
I watch it all the time without Christmas. It's like Bill Murray in that movie.
Yeah, it's good.
I wonder if he was a pain in the ass in that movie or not.
He's a pain in the ass apparently all the time, except for to his
Because
fans.
all his good movies, he always showed up late. He didn't memorize anything. That was all his good movies. I wonder if he did that with Scrooge or not, or if he actually showed up and
He looked like he probably
work.
learned some stuff in that one. That one took.
he
a
acted his
little
ass
acting.
off, dude. He
Yeah,
acted his
that was
ass off
act-
in Scrooged.
Yeah, that was acting. He had to act like the puppy dog, being the
Yeah,
mascot.
yeah,
and
that's what I'm
shit.
saying. His
All
past,
types of
future.
stuff,
Yeah, he had to. Yeah, you couldn't dial that one in.
Yeah, you couldn't doubt. And then the one where they go back in the past and he's just a little boy sitting in front of the TV. How does he do that, bro?
Well, yeah. It was my favorite because he was with,
Studio Madness.
he was
Yeah,
with
dude.
Claire in his present or in the past when he first met Claire, and she was like, "Can I open a gift before Christmas?"
Yeah,
And
the
she goes-
Kama Sutra
and she
and the
goes,
knives.
"No," she goes, "You never open presents before Christmas?" He goes, "Well, if it's spoiled, we got to open it."
yeah, well, we got to open it quicker. Yeah.
He just says it like a one. You don't even hear him say it, but you're like, "Oh,
Yeah, you
he's referring
realize
to
it.
that veal he got."
Yeah, that
as a
fucking
little
back
kid.
real. From his older brother, right?
No, from his dad. His dad.
Yeah,
threw
but
him.
wasn't that his older brother?
His
who played
brother
his
was no
dad?
pregnant. His
Wasn't
brother-
that his brother who played his dad though? His oldest brother?
No,
I think. It
Oh
was.
yeah, his oldest. Oh, in real life.
Yeah, in
Yes.
real life, that's
Yeah.
his oldest brother. I forget his
yeah.
name.
Yeah, he's also not the judge from Ghostbusters 2. That's his other brother.
Yeah, it's his other brother. Punxsutawney Phil, the guy in Groundhog's Day. They're both there.
Yeah, Noah's Arcade. Yeah,
Yeah, that guy.
Noah's Arcade.
He talks like
Noah's
that.
Arcade.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he was at that. He's like, it's a price of veal. I'm only 4.
He was in. Hold on. I watched something just recently that he was in, and I forgot.
Caddyshack?
Forgot that he was in it. I don't remember what it was. I don't know. That's Brian Doyle Murray. Is that the one, or is it?
No,
No,
that's
the youngest
That's
one.
younger
That's the one
brother.
you're
Yes,
talking
the
about.
younger
Okay,
brother.
Yeah, that's the
Too many
younger
Murrays.
He's the one that
He's
was.
like, keep the VCR.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he was in like Ghostbusters 2 or something like that, doing a ghost interview or something like
Something,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
My ex-secretary.
All right, are you ready, Matty, for
all
your
night.
cream of your crap?
Yeah.
Crap your cream,
I
dude.
think
Crap
so.
it. Ready?
Cream of the crap. Yeah.
Crap.
Honorable mentions.
So my honorable mentions, a lot of the ones that you guys mentioned already. Scrooge was on there. It's honorable mention
Yes,
probably.
yes.
Fuck, my brain fog. I didn't write my honorable mentions down. There was a bunch of them you mentioned. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, that should be on my honorable
Yes.
mentions, but it wasn't
Just
there.
Friends.
I'll put Just Friends on there
Yeah,
just because
Just
I do
Friends.
love that movie.
I totally forgot that was a Christmas
It's not
movie.
one I think about for like
Yeah.
around Christmas time. These are
Yeah.
movies on my list that I watch at
Around
Christmas
Christmas.
time. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Speaking of one that I put on.
So you're saying you watch Just Friends like every day?
Yeah, it's just a normal movie. I watch it, in March. You know what I mean? It's a good movie. But
Valentine's Day.
yeah. But no, the one of my honorable mentions I took off my top 5 because you guys bitched at me last night about it, and it's one I watch every year for Christmas.
What is it?
Die
Christmas
Hard.
Story? Oh, Die Hard.
I watch Die Hard at Christmas time. Okay,
it's a
it is
Bruce Willis
Christmas-
movie.
Everybody, that's the big debate, long debate, but I fucking love Die Hard, so I don't
Yeah.
even care. You know, it's a Christmas movie. The whole reason he's at Nakatomi Plaza is because of a Christmas party.
But I would rather watch Die Hard with a Vengeance, though.
But Die Hard with a Vengeance is my favorite, 100%. The first one is like right there though.
Yeah.
2, not so much. I know you said that earlier.
I love
I don't like
William Sadler.
I don't really like the
William
second one.
Sadler.
I remember two.
You guys
It's
saw
in the
the
airport.
sequel,
The entire
right?
movie's in the airport.
National
See, I
Lampoon's
don't
Loaded
remember
Weapon
that.
1.
Oh,
Die
that's
Hard.
my-
The sequel
oh
to
my
Die
God.
Hard.
I love when the woman's describing her attacker and it's the potato, Mr. Potato.
Oh, yeah,
And then later on, they're like, no, it's
They
not.
catch him. They catch a guy who looks just like the
Hold on, we're
shitty
being
drawing.
followed.
But
I
the
think
Die
we're
Hard,
being
Die Hard with a
followed.
Vengeance is my favorite.
Yes.
The first Die Hard is right after that.
Yes.
Die Hard 2 is way down there. I'd rather watch Live Free or Die Hard than that one.
I'd rather watch Speed 2 with William
Live Free or Die
Dafoe.
Hard was cool too, though. No, Speed 2 never. I love the first Speed. I love Speed, but not the second. But
Clip that.
I liked it when it
I
was
do love
Mission
Speed.
Impossible.
I watch, dude. Speed is a movie I watch about once a year.
Yeah.
Maybe twice a year. I fucking love that movie. I don't even.
That's what I do with Point Break.
And Ferris Bueller's buddy's on that bus.
Yeah.
Remember the movie
Cameron.
Airborne?
What's Cameron? That's his name.
He was the main
Remember
character of that
Airborne?
movie.
Oh, I love that movie.
Fuck,
Airborne.
yeah.
Ferris Bueller.
With
Yeah.
Jack Black, Seth Green.
Yeah, Jack Black, Seth Green.
Oh, Airborne. Yeah,
Yeah,
Devil's
dude.
Backbone.
Yeah,
Devil's Backbone.
No.
Cincinnati.
Oh, that's they hallucinated Ferris or
No,
something like that.
no, I really think Cameron is the main character of Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Correct.
Don't you agree?
No, Ferris is.
Well, Ferris is the main character.
No, I don't
I
think
thought
so.
it was the car.
Why would Cameron be?
Because Cameron is the only one with a fucking arc. Ferris Bueller does
Yeah,
nothing.
but everything,
No, Ferris
but
is not to
everything
get
happens
caught.
to Ferris.
That's what I'm saying.
though.
His all day is not to
His
get caught.
his dad's car gets fucked up. His dad's house gets
The
fucked up.
principal's on him.
He's the one that school's on him. He's the fucking
Hold on, but
principal.
I know that, but the whole story is about Cameron's story, about Cameron standing up for himself against
No,
his
that's
dad.
a subplot.
And no, Ferris Bueller is the catalyst for it. But I'm telling you, just because his name's in the title doesn't mean he's the star. He's the main character. He might be the star of the movie. He's not the main character of the movie. And I will die on this hill. Cameron is the main
remember-
character.
I remember
of
I
the
love
movie.
the scene where he's like, Principal, well, get you, Rudy. Like, he thinks he's talking to
Sergeant
Doesn't matter.
Peter, Chicago Police.
Matthew Broderick's best movie was Inspector Gadget anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
The what?
War games. War games.
Oh, okay.
No, Cable Guy.
To be honest, it probably actually was.
I love the Cable Guy, but no, seriously though, like I will die on this hill. Cameron is the reason for the whole movie. The whole movie is to get Cameron, because Ferris doesn't change.
It's to get him out of his shell.
The whole movie is to get Cameron out
Yeah,
of the shell,
but-
and stand up to his dad.
But Ferris
I'm
doesn't
telling
need to
you.
change. He's a perfect character.
He's just trying not to get caught. That's the
He's
whole
a
point.
fucking asshole, is who he
He
is.
is an asshole. He is
But
an
he's
asshole.
outgoing enough to be the catalyst for the main character of the movie. The whole movie's about Cameron's arc and standing up to his dad. I'm telling you. Argue with me.
no,
Anyways.
thank you. I didn't
Hey,
like
com-
that movie enough.
on
to
the
I love that movie.
No,
but
on
the
the
movie's
comment
about
It's
section.
Cameron.
about Ferris Bueller's
Day off.
Yeah, it's about the day off. You're not giving the day off enough
You
fucking
fucking
credit,
assholes.
man, at all.
It says it in the fucking title.
Yeah, dude. It's about a vacation.
Hold on. Watch the movie again and think of it that way. I'm telling you, it'll change your mind. I'm telling you. Anyways, all right. Now my actual top
In
five.
the comments, we need some comments.
Yeah,
There's
comment
some
Comment down
comments.
below.
Yeah,
What do you
comment
think?
down below.
Who is the main character
the
of
main
Ferris Bueller?
character?
Do you agree that Cameron is the fucking main character? I'm telling
All right,
you.
go ahead.
The story's about Cameron.
Number 5.
The only way a story can move forward is if the character has an arc
It's-
and the character will learn something and changes and
It's
whatever.
the R
That's how
word
you tell
principle.
story.
That's what it is. It's the principle. That's
If
he's
Cameron
the
was-
main character.
No, that was a pedophile.
I know.
Okay.
That's the problem. His whole life is ruined because of Ferris Bueller.
Jeffrey
man.
Jones.
If Cameron was
Double
not,
J.
if Cameron wasn't in the movie, it'd be a boring ass movie to watch. I'm just saying. I don't know.
I think it was
Ferris
boring
House-
either way.
I think they
it
should
didn't
be
have much of a
conjoined
plot
twins.
to it, man. It was just about these guys fucking off all day.
That's what I'm saying. There's no
know what I
plot.
mean?
But the story is Cameron's arc of.
It was the first Seinfeld.
They probably needed something. They probably shot the movie and they're like, we need something here.
I'm telling you,
That's why they put Ben Stein
like,
in it.
The same thing they put the gopher in Caddyshack. They just shot a bunch of shit and they're like, we need something to tie this together. This makes no fucking sense.
Anyways, I'll go to my top 5 now, but I will die on this hill. But number 5, Home Alone.
Yeah.
On every fucking
That's
list, of course.
Okay,
it's every
that's
list.
on everyone's list.
My list is going to be a little more generic, probably closer to yours,
Yeah.
but mine are like Christmas
Christmas
movies, very
Eve,
Christmassy
yeah.
movie.
That's
Number
all mine were.
I know, but Home Alone, obviously, it's a classic. Number 4, The Santa Claus.
Yes.
With Tim
That was my
Allen.
honorable mention.
I love that movie. I love it. Yeah, and like you said, it really is a brilliant story, and
Yeah,
like the
I
way
loved
that
it.
you know,
Yeah.
it's
I
like.
didn't even think about it honestly.
Yeah.
Like it just was over my head, but I loved that one as a
No,
kid.
I watch it as a standalone.
And-
all the sequels are fucking awful, but the first one is a classic.
The graphics too. Remember, you could shave yourself and the beard would grow back
Yeah,
automatically. Like that's some good graphics.
in the,
back
in the early
then.
'90s, it was
Almighty.
blowing your mind.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
heartbeat was Jingle Bells.
Yeah, it's so good. It's
Forgot
it's so
about that.
good. Yeah,
The
It's-
doctor's
it's-
like, wait a minute.
Said if you're worried about your weight, you should diet, and you should diet.
and you should diet. Yeah. No, he said if you're worried
Yeah,
about the
you're
white,
worried- yeah,
you
worried
should
about the
diet.
white.
And you should diet. It's great.
that's
That's a great line.
You should
Great joke.
diet.
It's written really well, but yeah.
Yes.
Plus, it has the fucking the. What's it? The
Judge,
The
or not
deal.
Judge.
The deal is so funny. He's such an asshole.
Yeah.
It's what's his name? It is Judge Reinhold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Judge
Judge
Reinhold.
Reinhold.
It's like, oh, weenie whistle. Yeah, but he's such a douchebag. and
My
stuff.
name is
He's
Judge.
a douchebag in most of the stuff he's in.
I know, but he plays it so well. Yeah.
Fucking Beethoven.
What's the
4.
one he's in with Fred Savage where they trade places?
Vice
Is it
versa.
Vice
Vice
versa.
versa.
Boom.
That's good. That's good.
That was the best one. That's the best Freaky Friday. That I think, in my opinion, that one was.
I
I
like
loved that Freaky movie that came out recently with Vince Vaughn. Where he
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen that. That was
And
pretty good.
I
It's the
did
same
like
story.
the hot chick.
Yeah.
I loved the hot chick.
I gotta say the hot chick was good.
The hot chick with
Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on
Rob
record
Schneider's
saying I
a
like the Rob
carrot.
Schneider movie.
He's a stapler.
I hated that movie. I could not get into that
stapler.
movie at all. I don't know why.
No, my favorite is it's what's his name? That drunk guy and Kirk Cameron. Remember, it was Dudley Moore. It's Dudley Moore and Kirk Cameron where they swap spots.
Oh my God, yeah, I remember
That's
that.
a good one.
I
That's the
remember
best
that. That was
one.
an older one.
Yeah, it's an
like
older
I don't
one.
know that one.
Yeah, it's kind of
think.
like it's like just like vice versa.
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
but better
Freaky
because one of
Friday.
them's rich. and
Yeah,
one of
Dudley
them's-
Moore. Yeah.
Hey, it's like
Wait.
that
Yeah.
Disney
Yeah.
Channel.
Did you guys just do it again?
Yeah.
You opened up my memory like, oh, Kirk Cameron.
I can't
Like one of
remember
them's
the name
rich,
of it.
and it's like,
Yeah.
that sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah.
I remember the one where Kirk Cameron changes places with a dog.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
forgot about that
I
one.
remember
Maybe
that
that's the
one
one I'm
too.
thinking of.
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah.
I don't know.
All right, sorry, man.
Okay, so yeah,
One
so Home
Tim
Alone,
Allen
Santa
was a
Claus.
dog.
Number 3.
Number 3, Jingle All the Way.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sinbad
I
with
thought-
my turbo man.
It's Durable Time.
Durable
I love it. I
Time.
just love that movie. I watched. That was the first Christmas movie I watched this
God,
year.
the
Actually,
Sinbad, he
Fucking
committed so
Sinbad.
many crimes in that movie.
I know.
Now I think about it, like he kidnapped the dude, stole that dude's costume at the end and shit. Like
he brought a bomb in and blew up the chief of police.
Yeah,
Like what the
it's
fuck?
Just think about it, man. It was obvious.
He
In
murdered
Coneheads,
somebody.
he hired a freaking illegal
Postal
immigrant.
Postal service
Yeah,
workers
true.
could get
So you
with
don't care.
away with a lot
That's
more
true.
back in
He
the
got
day.
away
That
with
is-
Adam Sandler.
Illegal alien.
He was
yeah.
a post office worker. That's
Yeah,
why
so
he
it's
got
like,
away
oh,
with it.
yeah, that's why.
Got away with
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
I love how it blows up and like you think they're all dead, and
But now I
then
think
it comes
about
back and
it-
he's just a cartoon. He's just got black all over his face.
Yeah,
Like what?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
so stupid. That's a real bomb.
Yeah, I
Some
think about
sick
it.
people in
I was
this
like,
world,
he
man.
should have been brought up on a lot of charges.
Yeah.
Like Sinbad
Well, at
fucked
the end,
shit
he
up.
follows the
gets
kid all the way
arrested,
up on the
don't
roof and stuff.
Yeah, he'll
Like,
murder him.
the kid almost dies.
Yes, I'm saying he tried
Yeah.
to murder him. Like attempted manslaughter, like kidnapping.
The thing that bugs me though about that movie is like at the end when it's Arnold in the fucking
suit.
in the suit and his dad doesn't or his kid doesn't recognize him.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's the same
nobody in the
thing,
world
yeah.
sounds or looks like Arnold
Yeah, my
Schwarzenegger. Like how
dad's
do you
Turbo
how do you
Man?
not know that he's there? It's like how do
His
you know
son-
my name?
His son was Simple Jack.
yeah, right. It's just like what the fuck. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, I love Jingle All the Way. Classic. Number 2. A Christmas Story.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I love that movie
Takes place
too.
in Indiana.
I know it's kind of a
I watch it
whatever.
every year. You have
Yeah,
to.
but like
You have to.
so they always had it at like
Child abuse movie. They like child abuse. They're-
well they always had it on like
No, that's how we live, son.
it's nostalgic for me.
Yeah, exactly.
But they always had a marathon, 24-hour marathon on
Yep.
TBS or whatever on Christmas
My
Eve and
grandma always
Christmas.
had it on.
Every morning. So
Mm-hmm.
we would wake up open our presents on Christmas morning or whatever. My mom would get us up and we would come in there, and it would always be on the TV while we're opening
Yep.
presents. Every year, my entire childhood. So that movie is like super nostalgic.
Mm-hmm. Embedded.
Like especially now that my mom's gone, like it's so much more like.
And I still do it. I'll go, fudge.
Yeah, there's so many classics. Yeah, like people say it's cliche to like that movie,
Yeah,
but
I
like,
still
come on,
do
there's
it.
so many
You
classics
should
too.
try out,
You
kid.
can't- yeah, like, there's so many classic
How many
scenes.
people do you know put their tongue on a cold pole? I mean, come on, let's face
I
it.
did it.
Yeah.
I did it.
I prefer putting it on a warm pool.
a big, thick, warm pool.
But yeah, it's a classic.
Santa Claus
movie.
is here?
And like I said, honestly, like
I'm talking
so,
about firemen.
so I don't want to make it too emotional, but last year I lost my mom, and I didn't watch that movie last year. I'm gonna
It
watch
felt
it this year for
different.
the
It felt
first
different,
time.
yeah.
I didn't watch it at all.
You should watch the sequel too. Like watch that one and then the sequel.
I didn't watch it all because I was at Courtney's, and
Yeah.
like she doesn't like that movie.
And her family doesn't like cool stuff.
But I
That's true.
I explained it to her a few months ago why that movie's so important to me, and like now she's like, okay, well we're gonna have it on when we open presents. And I'm
And-
like, well, you know,
and because
I'm probably gonna break down like a little baby. It's
Hey,
probably
you
what's
gotta
gonna
let it
happen.
out sometimes.
Yeah.
But that's the reason why. That's the movie where I found out that Chinese places are open on Christmas.
Oh my god! Do they still show that scene on now, or is that too?
No, they show it still.
Okay.
Yeah,
They
still
They show it, but it's
they show
it's definitely
but that's-
borderline. But, yeah.
Rah, 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 rah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's classic movie. But
It's so good.
and plus, like, again, my mom was like, she was super
Yeah.
into Christmas. Like,
Yeah.
she loved Christmas time. So
See,
and it was
I'm
one of
more
her favorite movies.
We're more of a Halloween family.
Yeah.
we like getting down on Halloween.
We had
Christmas,
the lamp.
Christmas, we give
We
the
did
hugs
all-
and
we
shit.
did all.
Yeah, yeah.
Every
Halloween.
holiday, we love. when I
My
was a
family
kid.
always goes out for Halloween. It's weird.
Yeah, we got
But-
the leg lamp from Marlboro, I think. Remember when you could sit
Oh,
in
yeah.
Marlboro?
Yeah.
That's how we-
Fragile.
Get
See,
Marlboro
there's so many
Miles.
classic
Yeah,
things from that movie.
Fragile.
That movie is just like, it's like line after line. Every scene in that movie is a classic. And that's like, I don't even care. But and my number one
Of the
Cream of the crop.
of the cream of the crop, top 5 Christmas movies. I'm surprised that nobody's even mentioned this on
Any list.
Anything, any list,
What is it?
anything. Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
I know.
Nobody's
I was
mentioned
already
Christmas
thinking
Vacation.
Nobody mentioned it. I don't even like it.
I like Vegas
No,
Vacation.
I love it.
Vegas
love it.
Vacation's
Yeah,
my
I
favorite.
like Vegas. Dr.
It's-
Papa Giorgio.
It's okay,
You want a
man.
new
but
car.
To me, like it's like nothing really happens. Like the cat attacks the sewage thing. There's just I don't know.
It's just a.
I didn't watch it as a little kid, so
That's probably why.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
probably
I watched it growing
why.
up, and it just.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
watched
there,
I watched the original one. You know, when
Yeah,
they're going to the
Vacation.
fucking Wally World. That's the shit.
Yeah,
that's my favorite.
I like
one.
European Vacation. I like that one.
Ew, I hate
I didn't like
European
European.
Vacation.
I like European.
Vegas was okay. I was
Vegas
like,
is my
I
favorite.
thought Vegas was
I
going to suck.
Vegas is
'cause
my
it was like-
favorite.
Yeah,
Vegas
I don't
was the
know.
best
I love-
one.
I love Vegas Vacation too. I like the original, and I like Vegas Vacation. I like Christmas Vacation at Christmas time.
But Daddy
European
says-
Vacation I didn't like.
She was, or what is it? I kissed my boy, or I opened my mouth, and she goes, "Well, my daddy said I'm the best at it."
Yeah.
It reminds me a lot of when the Bundys go to England.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, when they play
love
football?
that. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah.
They had a
That's
second
very
one.
That's European Vacation
Yeah, it
for
gets
sure.
the
yeah.
light part of Upper Uncton and Lower Uncton.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it was dark. Yeah, all darkness. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
all
fucking
darkness.
all-
So nobody here likes Christmas
No,
Vacation.
I-
Yeah, it
Seriously?
wasn't a big fan.
It just wasn't. It was just one I didn't. I don't
Yeah.
know. You know, I
Yeah.
liked, but
I never went to
Funny
it.
Farm was a better.
I just grew up
Chevy
with it, so
Chase
it's just
winter
like a
vehicle.
I don't know.
Three
it might have been
Amigos.
one of those ones where the fan base, like the people that liked it.
Another one I
Depends on
forgot.
if you grew up with it. I feel like it's like milk. It's like we talked
Yeah.
about what type of milk you grow up with is what type of
Yeah,
milk
what
you
kind of
drink.
milk you drink?
2%.
I have to go back and forth between the was it 2%
Powder milk?
No, I yeah, 'cause
Vitamin D.
and I can drink whole milk and vitamin
Yeah.
D. I
Yeah.
drink. Milk for everybody. Except
Yeah.
I don't like chocolate milk or strawberry milk. I don't can't.
But
I
like
love
I think it's
chocolate
the same
milk.
way. If you I grew up with that movie, and I think that's why it's just a classic to me. It's
I
just,
forgot one. It's a good Christmas movie. What's that Nick Cage movie with Dana Carey and John Lovitz where they rob the bank?
Oh shit!
What's that movie? That's a good Christmas
know what you're
movie.
talking about. Yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot. That's a good. That's a,
Here are some other movies I had on
that's
my
probably like the
real
best
quick.
Nick Cage movie
What you
I
got,
like.
Michael?
Yeah, yeah.
I had the new movie Nutcrackers was going to be an honorable
Never
mention.
seen that.
Ben Still likes
Okay.
to say it's a
Yeah.
David. I can't remember Gordon
Duchovny?
Green. It's the same people that do Righteous Gemstones and that did
Yeah, yeah.
Danny
Oh, yeah,
McBride.
yeah,
They were
yeah.
the ones that did
Oh, I
that.
saw. That was another suggested thing for me, but I haven't watched it.
It's so good. Funny. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Edward
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Scissorhands,
The
Friday
Grinch
After
was on
Next.
mine. Edward Scissorhands.
It's a
That's a
Christmas
good one.
movie.
Yeah.
Which is it? The actual cartoon How the Grinch Stole Christmas, not the Jim Carrey movie?
I like
No.
I like the Jim
I like
Carrey
Jim
one,
Carrey.
and I like the
I hated
original
that movie.
one.
I didn't like it.
I like the original
I
one,
like
too.
the original for a certain reason, and I like the other one for another reason. I like the what he brought to the Grinch because he makes him more of an asshole
Yeah.
and gives him more of a character arc, and
can see
that's
that.
cool. But at the same time, you can't beat that song, "Bro Lives," man. That
You're-
fucking original tune.
Did you ever see the video where he does that? Where he's in an airport and the kids go, "Mommy, that's the Grinch," and he goes to him and he goes. He does the face,
Yeah.
and he goes, "Hello, children."
Yeah.
and the parents go, "I thought they did the makeup."
Yeah.
Or I thought they did
That's the best part about Jim Carrey. He can literally force his face into that
like
shit.
it freaked out the parents. Were like, "Oh my god!"
And I can appreciate that. I'm a huge Jim Carrey fan. I have him tattooed on me, but
Yes.
like I just hate the Grinch. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Another movie that I hate that everybody loves, Elf.
I don't like Elf.
Yeah, I
Fuck
didn't like
Elf.
I hate Elf.
I don't like
I
Elf.
love Will Ferrell too, but I fucking hate Elf. I hate those two movies. Those are the
It's
two
alright.
movies
A lot
that
of people watch that shit every year and stuff.
I hate that movie.
I do Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights every
yeah.
year.
Another
Oh,
one.
that one's so good too.
Another
Yeah, it's a
one.
good soundtrack too.
The Ref with Dennis Leary.
Never saw that.
Never
Remember
saw that
he
either.
held him hostage on Christmas night.
Oh.
I know it's
then
no Celtic pride.
And then he
Friday
David
After
Wayans.
Next. Its
Yeah.
whole,
Yep.
its
Friday
whole
After Next,
intro
yeah.
is
The Holiday, I loved that one as far as like the heartfelt, like like where the two women switch
old rom-com.
houses. Yeah, Jack Black's in it.
Yeah.
Very good.
Deck the
Mixed
Halls.
nuts.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Deck the Halls with Danny DeVito.
Krampus, I loved Krampus.
Krampus was good.
The Mean One as an interesting horror because when I started writing, I'm like, well, shit, what do I do at horror? I got Black Christmas,
This is why we wanted to do movies with Michael
Jack
Howard.
Frost.
Child's Play.
Which Jack Frost though?
Which
With-
Jack
Michael
Frost?
Keaton. Yeah, the
With
Michael Keaton.
Keaton, who was
okay.
supposed to
I like-
originally be George Clooney.
I like
I watched
other
the horror
one.
movie.
I like the other one. I like
Yeah.
the horror film one.
Office Christmas Party. I loved that one too. I thought with Jason Bateman and
Oh yeah,
I don't think I've seen that.
oh, it's so
Harold
good.
Kumar.
Yeah,
That was
I
a good
never,
one.
I never watched
yeah.
the third one. I never
the
watched
baby
the third
went
one.
to the baby did speed shit cocaine.
I didn't watch that one either. I loved the first one, but I hated Guantanamo Bay, so I never watched the
Christmas
third one.
was good.
Yeah.
The Christmas because
Better than the second one?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
way better. Because the third one, it's like it just you can tell they wrote it better. Like it's more sitcom-y.
Okay.
like where
Yeah.
this hat falls into that, then they think this guy thinks this happening, and it's like all miscommunication. You
Yeah.
know, I love movies like that.
Yeah.
And then like baby
You
does
mean like
drugs.
twists? Like reindeer
like
games.
clear. Yeah, like reindeer games.
I love that movie. That's
Yeah.
a Christmas. That's a Christmas thriller. We talked about this last night,
yeah.
but there's so many fucking twists. It's
Yeah,
just like
that's too much. They went too crazy.
well,
with
it's
it.
like
How many reindeer are there? Jesus Christ.
Have you seen that movie with Ben Affleck and Charlize Theron?
It hadn't been one I saw a long.
It's like a thriller movie from the late '90s. So like, but it's cool because like it basically is like a heist movie, but it's like they dress up in like Santa costumes and they rob a casino. But like it's like Gary Sinise is in it and Ben Affleck and Charlize Theron. But anyways, like it's like there's a twist. And then it's like, oh shit, that was crazy. And there's another twist,
happened.
and I'm like, wait, another twist? And then there's another twist, and it's like,
You don't know
okay, now
what's
they're going too
real.
far. And then a fourth twist happened. It's like,
Lord.
okay, now it's hilarious. Now I like it again because it's funny.
They're trying to like
this is ridiculous.
It's
and
basically
over
like
the top.
they're turning on each other. Kind
Yeah,
of movie.
yeah.
Like to see who's
almost
yeah.
kind of like
It's
that,
like the beginning of Joker or the beginning of Batman, The Dark Knight, where all the
Yeah.
clowns
not to ruin it. I don't want to ruin it for you now. If you ever watch it, you're
yeah.
gonna be expecting
picturing
twists.
Reservoir
but,
Dogs. Because it seems like they kept. I mean, well, not like that, but that's what I'm picturing in my head at the moment.
It's like it's a whole thing, but like it turns out that this person is not who they say they are. This person's this person, and then wait a minute, this is this, and it's like it gets so crazy that it's entertaining to me because of how
whole time.
over the top it is.
kind of like Wild Things.
Kind of like that.
God
Wild
damn,
Things.
It's very similar to that. It was
But
around the same time.
Crazier. Put that little bit more twist. Little more twist.
Almost like
Yeah.
what a
And then
Serbian
that's-
film.
Yeah, take
Yeah.
all that and add Santa suits to it. And there you go.
Wild
Reindeer
Things,
games.
the same.
Yeah.
Wild Things, the same.
So I'm gonna put that. Yeah, reindeer games is an honorable mention on my list. 'Cause I like the movie. It's ridiculous, but I like it because it's ridiculous.
Well, that's good.
But I think we're almost out of time.
yeah. Thank you, Michael.
We're in silence.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah, thanks, Michael Howard, for coming on to the show for the third time, technically,
Yeah.
including the Harvest Fest episode. You've been here the most and more than anybody.
He's a
Courtney is
co-host.
jealous, by the
Feel
way.
loved. I feel loved.
Courtney was upset that we didn't ask her to come on again.
Well, she
because
doesn't have
he's
a
here.
penis.
I'll make sure to let her know. Hey, grow a dick, and then we'll get you on here. You know?
Exactly.
Get
Yeah.
a detachable penis.
Because I can't
That
I
song.
can't get backstage because I got tits, but I don't have those kind of tits.
That's
so
true, that's
she
true.
has to grow a dick or represent a giant
Outhouse
clit.
Productions does not condone sexism or any kind of misogyny. So
But we realize that it's
it's a
out
joke.
there.
It's a joke.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, we want to thank Michael Howard for coming on. Make sure you come down sometime. He's usually there on Thursdays at Cooper's Pub doing open mic.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
don't bring any dogs with you.
Hey, wait.
Sometimes.
This dog.
He's not there all the time, but sometimes go down and see him. We don't want to talk about that again.
Bring all your dogs.
Soon enough, I'm beginning getting back on the grind, trying
Yes.
to do stuff out of the
Yeah.
city and things like that. In
And,
the new
and
year.
when I
Stand-up
get
comedy, he's hilarious.
when I get 50 chairs too, I'm gonna start doing stand up here.
So I'll
And
just
I
go
need you to do
around.
some
We'll just steal
showcases.
50 chairs. Bring them in.
You
It'll
want
be like
to?
a
Let's do it.
hodgepodge.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do
You
it.
help me steal 50 chairs?
Yeah, we'll be the
Well, I think we
chair
still
days.
have the 5 or 6 that Cooper's loaned us, don't we?
Sticky band.
They're 4, and I'm going to bring them back.
No, they're
Jackie,
mine
I'm
now.
bringing them back.
Thank you, Jackie.
She hates us. She doesn't listen to this. Come on.
Yeah,
No,
she loves me. What are you
She's
talking
not
about?
listening to
I'm
this.
kidding.
She
Yeah,
loves
she's
me.
great.
She
She's
loves
always-
us individually, but she hates our show. That's what I'm saying. Because our
Oh.
show is the worst show in the world.
Yay!
No wonder I love it so much.
Yeah. I hate it when you do that. It's always annoying to mix it afterward. Anyways,
It's the wave.
Yay!
Anyways, we want to thank you guys for listening and watching or whatever the hell you wanted to do.
Go to shopouthouse.com.
Go to shopouthouse.com, get your merch, and we will probably see you next time.
Peace.
Later.
Goodbye for now.
You little ugly boy.
What do you think we got here, midget?
Right down to the orange roof on Howard Johnson's outhouse.
Next, you're gonna tell us there are poisonous snakes in the outhouse.
Do you know what those stock certificates are worth today?